Oh, I had my mute on the whole time. What's up, y'all? All right, I think I'm good. Can y'all hear me? I know that's right. Multitask. Let's see here. I'm getting set up, y'all. I was late getting off of work, had to be in traffic. Then I had to pop in on school. Oh, let me cut that down. So yeah, so we getting set up now. Um, I'm waiting on my assistant to get ready. Cause y'all, last time, if y'all joined my live, the last time, I couldn't present like I wanted to. But now I have help from my awesome assistant. Well, one of them. The other one may show up. So they're gonna help me out tonight on this live. Make sure you like, comment, share, and definitely subscribe if you have not already subscribed to my channel. Okay, because let me tell y'all, my views and my subscribers do not equal out. So we got to get it get it up there. Okay. So y'all just like, comment, subscribe. Let's get this on. We're gonna give some people some time because I'm late. I know, I'm sorry. Um, so everybody enjoying their pre or Thanksgiving Eve, however you want to say it. Let's see here. All right. Let's see if Bo is ready. All right. Getting everything up and going here. All right. Yeah, y'all. I had to look. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go live. I'm gonna drop this video today. So tomorrow, while everybody's chilling out with their family, friends, or even if you by yourself tomorrow, you can still check out my video because who y'all been asking for it. And I'm not even gonna tell a story. I've been wanting to avoid doing it, but too many people were like, "No, Mickey, we need you up on it. We need you up on it." So we definitely, I like to please my supporters. And then also, I'm still under the weather, but I've been sucking it up. Fags, health box. You right about that. That's for sure. All right. Yeah, so my assistant Bo, he can multitask like it's nothing, okay? I'm still trying to figure it out. So I'm gonna give a few more minutes. Like I said, I know I'm late, so we're gonna give it a few more minutes to try to get some more viewers on, so that we don't have to keep repeating it. That's my plan, man. I'm trying to, but I'm just starting to get a little calm, right? With everything. I got help now, so that's always good. And they're on top of things. I'm still going through my messages. A lot of a lot of people probably like, dang, I hit you up like 2 weeks ago. and you just not getting back to me. Definitely. And let's get these likes up, okay? Matter of fact, how many likes I have? Because it's 13 people that's actively watching right now. Y'all go ahead and like the video. Support me. I try to make sure I be doing my thing. I keep everything honest. Y'all already know that. So Come on, y'all. I got 2 likes. Let's run these likes up. Cause obviously y'all got to like something y'all on here with me, you know? So let's run it up. All right, let's see here. Maybe like 2 more minutes, and then we're gonna get into it. And for the latecomers, they'll just have to get in place. Y'all already know I'll rock out with one person on it. So we're gonna be good. We're gonna get through it. Thanks everybody that's here. Um, Thank you to everybody that subscribed to me because my subscribers have been going up, okay? But we need them get them up even more. My views have been crazy, I got some people that's not, they got negative stuff to say, but I'm still gonna remain the same. Definitely gonna continue to bring the truth and state facts. All right. So what we're about to do, and y'all, I'm trying to pay attention to what I'm doing and to the messages. Yo, Healthbox. I just was reading an article about that Walmart. I mean, I don't even know what to call it, massacre. Um, you gonna have to show your face on live. Why? What does my face have to do with what I'm speaking about though? But back to what I was saying, Healthbox is that was a wild, unfortunate, sad situation. Like for real. I've been reading into it though, and it's sad. But yeah, let me just address that because a lot of people say, "Why don't you show your face?" Like, why do I need to though? Just what I want to know. If you can give me a good reason why that has anything to do with what I'm doing, I'm all about facts. You present me some facts to why it would be beneficial for me to show my face on what I'm doing. I'm speaking. I said it from day one, the voice of the truth. I'm speaking facts. I'm stating facts. I'm showing facts, right? What is my face going to provide to the fact? That's all I'm saying. You're not the first person that asked it. You're not going to be the last person that asked it. But, I always say that it's just, let me see here. Woodrow, yeah, I understand. Like I said, you're not the first person. I get direct DM saying the same thing. Um, I believe my last live somebody said it, and I just want to put that out there. That's why, because it just doesn't matter. Because guess what? I show my face, then what? The conversation just gonna be about my face, and then it's gonna take away from what we're doing. You know. But we're about to get started again. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Bo, you ready? And you know what? Spread love. And to be real, I do, right? I do deal with sensitive information. And I said it before, especially when you trying to get out on the ground, like outside of the computer. You definitely don't want to have a known face because nobody's going to really open up to you. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, people open up more to somebody that's not known. I mean, just really think about it. And I know for those that's in like the states that weed is not legal, like you want to go do your business in a crowded place, or you just want to go to the side real quick and get on through. I mean, exactly, Big Bojangles. Like it's about the topic. Like somebody gonna have something negative to say regardless, whether I'm showing my face or not. Okay, my assistant telling me it's time to get on to the thing. Y'all know I'll get to talking. So we're gonna do that later. So welcome everybody to the Truth Team community. Y'all have definitely been piping your girl up for the past couple weeks, and I appreciate y'all for real, for real. Um, what we're doing tonight, a lot of y'all have asked me go over um all the frames that we were able to get from the original video. Okay. I've talked about what I saw. Some things I still saw, some more things I didn't see. So tonight, that's what we're doing. A lot of people been asking about it, so here we are. Alright. Big Bojangles, how you doing?
Yo, what's up, Mickey?
So for those who don't know, Big Bojangles is one of my assistants, and he is awesome. Okay, he's gonna help me navigate through the visuals for all those that like to see things with your face. So we're gonna actually have it on like cast lives. Mute your mic real quick, Big Bojangles. Oh, I can do it. I'm gonna mute it real quick. Okay. So he's gonna navigate, he's gonna help explain some of the stuff that I may not really be able to explain to you. Cause let me tell you, some things we were going back and forth about, and I'm like, I don't see it. And he had to explain it to me a different way. And it was like, okay. So that's why I want him on this live tonight. So let's see here. And all right, so Bo, where do you want to start first as far as the video? Which one we doing? Camera one?
Yeah. So the thing about following this video is we have sat here, three of us, and broke it down quite extensively over hours, and even for all of us to get on the same page and break down what we are seeing takes quite a bit of comprehension of watching it multiple times. So I'm gonna try and give you guys some stuff, some tricks that we use to reference points in the video and stuff as we're doing it that helps a little bit, but there's only so much we can explain and show you. It is just really a lot to take in. So I just wanted to put that out there up front.
All right. So with that, what we're about to do, we're gonna get started. Now, everybody, we're gonna try to do it in clusters, right? Because it's gonna be a lot of things that some people are gonna be like, run that back, or that's not what I see. So I'm gonna try to keep up with the chat. And then of course, once we get to the end, if you wasn't able to ask your question, we're gonna have a time for that. So let's get started.
All right, one of the first things I want to show everybody is a picture that I don't know if a lot of people have noticed. Um, at the memorial site, this is an early picture of it, but I think a lot of people haven't realized that there's a few windows that are boarded up here. So as we go through the video, I think it's beneficial to keep in mind, where these windows are possibly located at, so you can possibly gain, a different perspective on where shooting could be originating from potentially, or who's even being targeted with those shots.
And one thing, again, everything is allegedly, okay? Pure speculation. We're just giving our opinion on it. What's up, Crystal? Jones Crew in the house. If y'all don't already follow her, definitely follow her because she keeps bringing it. All right, Bo, go ahead.
All right, yeah. So we'll do our best here. If anybody has any questions, just go ahead and try and bring them up, and we'll try and notice them when you can. But we can go through this frame by frame. So I'm just, I can show you what I'm doing here. I'm using a different control for the video where we can literally go through frames. So we'll try and do it in chunks at a time, and pay attention to any questions you guys might have when they come up. So there's only certain things that are going to stick out as we go through this, but as we do it very slowly, you're going to see some things you wouldn't have noticed normally. So we even see the assistant that we can see at the end of the video already coming to frame early on into play here. That's
Okay, and
potentially
pause
Takeoff's
right there.
assistant. Mm-hmm.
For those who don't have their own opinion of who that is, allegedly that is R, no, YRN Drizzy. Okay. So just keep that in mind. He's part of the Migos camp, allegedly. All right.
And when I was speaking on, reference things you can reference for people's position in the video, one of the key things that I noticed to help keep track of how the cameras are moving around and where the people are moving around is there's a floor drain that's almost directly centered on the main entrance, the door of the building. You'll be able to spot that in the videos at some points, and you can kind of use that for reference as far as where people are positioned throughout the video where it gets quite chaotic. So right here we're just behind bit what I Cam W, I suppose, is what his name is here. You can see him clearly from the other angle. And this camera person here, the camera angle one, they start out behind him, and we all know she kind of, or they, whatever, kind of move to their left throughout the video here. We know all the people here. We got Cam W. We have Young No and Shakur and Takeoff. And this is, before much is going on. This is when they're still talking. Nothing's really happened yet other than a verbal altercation. Again, you can see the other assistant barely there. Now this is where I found a few interesting details that we did point out in the video Mickey had come out today. And bear with me here when the TMZ pauses it for their arrows. It takes a little bit to get past.
And for those who, this is the original TMZ footage that came out. So not the footage that has been altered by other people. This was originally what came out on November 1st.
So I found this interesting right here. We got Takeoff when he's talking. He turns all the way to his right here to address somebody. I'm not sure who it is. We have Migo Bands, potentially Lil Cam and Genna standing over there, however you say his name. And then we can see here too, I had an issue with how, some people were speculating that they saw gun smoke. I'm not saying that's accurate or inaccurate, but we do see here that Takeoff's assistant, Joshua, is lighting up something. And if you watch through these frames as we go through them, there's a decent amount of smoke in the air already. And that's the same area because Little Cam is standing directly to his right. Not saying that proves anything, just putting it out there. It's a detail people missed. You can see Little Cam's foot right here too. Right in the bottom corner. If you're wondering where he was. And you'll see the
And
floor
see, that
drain.
threw me off originally because I thought he was next to the Takeoff when I first started looking at it. So
Exactly.
for a lot of people who don't know, Little Cam allegedly was next to Quavo to start off with, not Takeoff.
Yeah, I mean, basically all the people that have been identified in Little Cam's circle in this altercation, as far as we can tell, they're pretty much all surrounding Quavo right now.
I agree with that.
And see, now you can see the smoke for sure from the assistant here. And, at this point, Mike Prince has stepped over and he's trying to get in the middle of it. But he, in my opinion, he didn't put an end to it. Did he attempt to? From the video, it appears to me like he attempted to. But, beyond that, you can see smoke throughout these frames here. So, that's just a detail I wanted to point out. Again, it doesn't necessarily mean anything, but it's just information that I don't feel like has been noticed. Again, you see Lil Cam's foot. And now the camera shifted over more behind Young No and in between Cam W. So we have already moved to the camera person's right. So again, this is helpful to kind of keep track of as you're watching the video because it can get very disorienting on, where people move and position in relation to where it all started. You can see someone's hands there. They kind of threw up saying, whatever's going on. You can kind of see Cam W do that from the other angle, I have no clue who that actually is. And now this is the point where we got Quavo walking off, where his assistant will follow, and then Mike Prince.
What's up, Coco? Skull Gang, I see you.
Again, you saw Little Cam's foot. He still hasn't moved. He's staying in the same spot. Now Amigo Bands has appeared to kind of step up as they're walking off, and now he's more in Bankroll's face. So everybody's seen this part for sure. Right here, if you want to know whose foot that is, that's Genna's foot. He hasn't really moved either. He has black shoes on, regular jeans. You'll see him later. Little Cam would be to his left at this point. So now we have Migo Bands in here. You see his foot. I'm sorry, my pointer keeps messing up, so you can see clearly what I'm pointing at. You see Migo Band's foot here. So that's when he kind of starts to step up. And this is already after Quavo and his assistant and Mike Prince have walked behind him. Now this is the part everybody seen. It looks like he kind of cocks and swings. We don't know exactly what action he took. If it was a pistol whip, if it was a punch. There's been a lot of debate between us. What do you guys think? Do you think this is a punch?
Yeah,
Do you
y'all
think
let
this is
me
a
know
pistol
that.
whip? What happens right
I'm
here? What
still
does Migo
saying
Bands
it
do?
was a hit with the pistol. I'm still gonna say that.
See, Mickey, this is my biggest thing right here. I'm clueless as to much as I've seen this. I am absolutely clueless as to how this all started, as far as the physical altercation aspect of it. I'm absolutely
Yeah, I
clueless.
agree. But it's just that sound. I still don't hear the original or the muffled shot. I'm still
And I'm
and
not playing the audio right now because
Bojang, you can contest to that.
yeah, I
You
have
was
no
like we
idea what
was
the
hard
sound
down
is.
for a good couple hours. What's up, Tony Snow?
And I have a
Y'all
decent amount of
again.
experience with auto engineering too, and I don't know what that sound is. It doesn't sound like the other sounds. It doesn't
Right.
sound.
Everybody
This
like,
sounds louder
comment,
than a hit.
subscribe.
Yeah, we got 33 people
We
in here,
trying to get
21
me on
likes.
up
We're doing
there.
pretty decent. Can
Oh,
we get
shout
it
out
up
to
to
y'all.
34? Everybody
And
following
if
so
y'all
far?
see my
Anybody have any
other
questions? You want to go back over anything? Sorry.
if y'all see my other assistant in the chat, tell him he fired. Side. Shout out to Marco though. He probably
Spread
sleep
love.
somewhere.
Spread love. You think it was a muffled shot right after the crowd reaction? Is that before or after Amigo Bands hits him?
Something definitely happened before that foot turn.
It
What it
was
was,
right.
I
It
don't
was
know.
like right before that, right? And that's what I debated
Right.
on too. Is it being a muffled shot because it does almost sound like it was like a point blank, shot. Uh, it's just really hard to tell what it actually was. That these
Thank you, Shiny
cameras
Poo. Definitely hit that like.
cameras being in someone's hand make it a little crazier to see what's going on.
Yeah, you right about
So
that.
so right there after that, Migo Bands hits him. Bankroll Chris has now ran into our camera person, and you can see the Chucky doll right here. So we're pretty close to where Young Noah's standing, and we got Bankroll that is now ran into the camera person. This is where we move quite a bit more. Also in the frames, you can notice this figure come into play. No telling who this is because of the camera angle. We have no idea because of the colors. I don't know if that's Young No still, if that's a different person, or if this is Young No's. Actually, I think this is Young No's head and somebody standing behind him now that I'm looking at it.
Hmm.
I think this is Young
That's
No's hoodie.
interesting.
I think this is Young No's hoodie. And then
Could that be Takeoff?
I think that might be Takeoff's head right there, actually.
Hmm. See something? What y'all think? Before we move on, what everybody think? Could that be what we're seeing here? Someone said in the chat, silencer. See, I'm not even familiar with none of that, so I wouldn't even know how a silencer sound.
Yeah,
But
I think that
do
might
they
be
make
Takeoff's
noise
head now.
still?
With the silencer, yeah, it's just so that's why they call it a suppressor because it just suppresses the noise. The silencer can be misleading because it doesn't make it
Mm,
silent, right? So it just makes it less audible or less loud, less subsonic audio than a regular shot is what it technically would be.
gotcha. Yeah, Spread Love says she thinks that could be Takeoff's dreads.
Yeah, I think so too. And you see, I've watched through these frames just like we're doing now plenty of times, and That just now dawned on me what we're actually
And that
seeing.
makes sense to me because, like, I've said for weeks now, I feel like the white hoodie who allegedly could be bankroll Chris falls backwards. So that makes sense if everybody's trying to kind of move out the way, or he could just be waddling backwards, and that's how, if that is young No next to him who had the Chucky doll, why he's right there.
Right,
So yeah.
and yeah, because I thought that looked like a whole person before, but it makes a lot more sense now that that'd just be young No that was just right there. That's the black, and now we're seeing Takeoff's head as he's stepped forward.
Oh, I got you. Dashita. I suck at names. I'm sorry, y'all. That Sheeta Moore, I hear you. Makes it a lot quieter. Okay. Look, y'all taught me
Uh,
something. I really didn't know what it was.
well,
Well,
that's good. That
now
means you're not a
officially.
shooter.
Oh
We got
no.
we got 36 watching. Can we get 36 likes, please?
Yes, run it up. Run it up. Y'all already know. Y'all been waiting for me to do this. A lot of people been hitting me up about it. Y'all know we just gonna look at it for what it is. Like I said, some stuff we see, y'all may not see. Some stuff you see, we may not see. And even between us,
And now it
um,
makes sense
now it
too, right
makes
here.
sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's Takeoff right there, and there's Young No right there. So
So we just figured something out on live. Any more questions so far? Cause we about to get in. Now
here's
here,
the
that's the
famous screen everybody's seen.
right. But you know, I was one of the ones in the beginning. Like, I don't see nothing. I was like, I don't see nothing. It took me. I ain't gonna lie.
It's
I said I
I'm
don't
gonna
see
tell
it.
you right now, we are going through the video frame by frame. If nobody knows how frames on a video work, you have frame rates. So even your monitor is gonna have a refresh rate. Like typical monitors are only 60 hertz, so they refresh it at 60 frames per second. You know, a computer monitor, if you have it for gaming, like mine is 144 hertz, so it refreshes at 144 frames per second. Most videos record only at 30 frames per second. So we only have so many frames that we can go through in that second. That's why it gets blurry and it skips from one image to the next with a decent amount of gap because that's just the quality that it was recorded at. If it would have been recorded at a higher frame, 60 frames or even higher definition, then we would have not only clear images, but we would have more frames to see. So that's a lot of what we're breaking down here. That's a lot what you're seeing. That's why it skips through real quickly. So the meaning
Yo,
for that
now y'all
explanation,
see why he on the team.
the
Break
meaning
it
for that
down, Bo.
right? The meaning for that explanation here is because this is the only time we're going to see Little Cam allegedly holding a weapon. It looks to me as he could be cocking a weapon, but this is going to be the only frame where you're going to see that in, even though after this, you still see his hands. See, right after this, you
And
see
that's
nothing.
why you on the team. You right. Take it back to where we see what allegedly could be a weapon. And this is why I had to get my assistant to help me out tonight because he's definitely with it. When it comes to this software and this computer stuff, he's with it. I'm the talker. He's the actual engineer back there.
So again, here we are on the infamous
Like, what
screen.
else could that be if that's
I
not
don't
a
know.
gun, though?
To me, it's a gun, and you know why I think that, and we're going to get to why I
Right.
think that. It's going to be evident.
Anybody else in the chat that may not think that's a gun, what do you think that is? Like, what else could it be? Even if you look at how his hands are together, like, what else are you holding like that? Definitely not your phone. But again, this is just us playing Clue. We're just talking amongst friends. Nothing is factual. Nothing have been officially provided by any officials. We're just
See,
talking.
spread love. I have to disagree with you there, and I don't like going into the territory of it being planned or a setup. I think that's just too much conspiracy. Is it possible? Yes. Is it probable to me? No. The issue here is if you were young, no, right? And you knew there was a planned shootout, why does it need to be orchestrated at the level where you need to put your life on the line to duck in the middle of bullets? You're gonna do that for a few $1,000s or something? You're gonna put yourself in the middle of a gunfight just to stage it? I mean, I don't think that many people are gonna be willing to do that. To me, he was stuck in the middle of a gunfight, ducks because he doesn't want to get shot, and scrambles to the rail just like everybody else.
Well, I've said before, I'm not really into the conspiracy theories or nothing like that. However, if you bring me facts, right? So, spread love. Tell me why you think it was planned besides how he's holding the gun. Because if you come to my house and I'm not expecting you, and I'm thinking something going on, I'm gonna grab my gun probably in a similar fashion like that. It wasn't planned. You just kind of caught me off guard, right? So if you got another fact that we can look at to possibly why this was planned, okay.
Uh,
So okay, I can
okay.
definitely understand
And
that
I
he
could,
could be the shooter.
right, I could see the speculation on him being a shooter as well. I don't have experience in a shootout. I have shotguns, but only in, like a hobby type setting. I don't own any guns. I've never, got in a gunfight or nothing like that by any means. But to me, to try to accurately shoot a weapon while I'm scrambling from my life, those two just don't entirely add up. I feel everything I know about
So I
shooting a
got another.
weapon, including cop training, is they're gonna stand a lot more firm with their stance and everything to accurately
Right.
fire back. That doesn't mean that
So
he's trained,
spread love.
but
She said, I think, or he, I'm not sure. Sorry. I think they're around each other enough to know the move's not a conspiracy. So you're saying that I'm gonna tell you why I don't know about that in this situation, right? Because according to speculation, right, the guy who got hit, the white hoodie, is actually possibly Lil Cam's friend, right? So I wouldn't think their plan moves is for one of their guys to get hit and then pop it off. Now, I'm not saying it couldn't happen.
right.
I just don't think. I think if anything, if they were up to something, this was like kind of unpredicted
If it was a
situation.
setup, why wouldn't you wait until they're going to their car and then jump them there when there's way less
Right.
witnesses and all that stuff? That's what I'm saying. Like,
Because what I want y'all to do, because I didn't want to get into the audio, because we'll probably be here all night trying to figure out who thinks what, right? But if you go back to the audio of this video, right, I hear possibly the guy in the white hoodie saying, "My bad, bro," right? So
mm-hmm.
if he's already saying, "My bad," why would this been planned? You know what I'm saying? I don't think they will apologize, but this is just speculation. I
if I
definitely, see your point, spread love.
if I was trying to hit or rob somebody, I wouldn't do it in front of a crowd if I didn't have to. That's just that's just my two
Yeah,
cents.
and then if they on the level that everybody is allegedly this crew
They should be
is on
way
that
more
level,
professional
they
than
yeah,
that.
that would be sloppy. I mean, that's just messy. I just feel like it was not it was just unpredictable. Like it
I
just
think
happened
somebody
in the
either
heat of the
accidentally
moment.
discharged their gun or somebody got way more emotional and did something they shouldn't have, and it all popped off.
Yeah,
Supreme
that wasn't
Intentions.
planned.
Supreme Intentions. I don't quite understand your question. If you're asking if I can clear up the frames from another video, no, because the refresh rate is going to be set by how it was recorded. You can't change that after the fact. Whatever it's recorded in is the only frames that you're going to have. Also, any other video that's out there is the same exact one from TMZ. So there's no other video, anyways. If we had a different camera and it recorded at higher frames and we had access to that footage, then yes, we'd be able to analyze it at a different frame rate. But we can't change the frame rate after. You can upscale, but it doesn't change the natural frames that it was recorded at.
And he's talking about that for
Okay.
hours and hours. Supreme Attention. Look, hit him up separately because he'll talk us for hours and hours about that.
Yeah, I'll put you
Okay,
to
that's
sleep.
his thing.
I'll put
Look,
you to
I be
sleep.
like, Bo, it's 5 o'clock in the morning my time. I'm tired. I'm ready to go sleep. All right, let's go to the next part.
Again, we just went through all those. There's no clear frame, of anything in his hand again after that. We don't see anything. So, how many shooters are there, Chuck Mills? That's a good question. It's going to be hard to get into that with the audio without me ripping the audio off this separately so I can show the waveforms so we can find consistent gun patterns so I can analyze the audio itself. It's going to be a lot harder to show when those are happening so that we can visualize the audio along with the video other than just hearing it. That'd be the best way to show that. I haven't done anything like that yet. I haven't tried to break down the actual shots because the way the footage is and how chaotic it is, it's gonna. I just still don't feel like that's gonna lend a lot of favor to understanding what's going on.
And I want to point out, right? So, to earlier we said that originally well, based on the footage we have, when the argument was taking place, Quavo's front was surrounded by Lil Kim and his possible friends. Okay, and I just want to point out, the can you put your cursor on the bubble jacket? So the bubble jacket is allegedly the guy who was standing right next to Little Kim at the dice table. If you guys haven't put that together yet, so he's here and he's standing next to allegedly Mike Prince. Okay, and then we can see part of the yellow hoodie. Put your cursor on the yellow hoodie.
Right here, little Cam.
Yeah. And then we see allegedly Takeoff right there. So,
Also, Amigo
and
Bands is
then
coming into
yeah,
frame right
Migo
here,
Bands.
and we have Mike Prince right here.
And is
And
that orange I see down there?
yeah, I've
What is
noticed that a
that?
few times. I have noticed that a few times that this is possible orange. This would be where we suspect the second camera angle is originating from. It is right behind Mike Prince. So um,
Hmm.
that could potentially be a dress or something, of the other camera person.
Yeah, I do see
Uh,
some orange. Hold
Also
on,
to
we got a
finish,
question.
yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead, Bo. I'm reading it.
Yeah, to finish answering your Chuck Mills's too, I was getting the audio explanation with that a little bit. If you wanted my opinion on how many shooters there were, I think Little Cam shot. I haven't been able to verify if Migo Bands actually shoots his weapon or not. I'm not even sure if he does, but he could have potentially shot. And I do think there are at least two other shooters. Just because when the guns really dump at the end, to me, there's clearly two different unique gun sounds that are registering that even overlap at a few points. So I do think there's two shooters by this camera, and we'll get into that a little bit here towards the end.
Okay, and Coco said, I think when Quavo said, let's go before I hurt somebody and walked off, and when Takeoff started to walk off, they thought he was coming to get them, not knowing he was just trying to leave.
I find that
Hmm.
as plausible. I mean, that is
Yeah, that
plausible.
one said, let me think about that. Let me see. And you know what? But see, we would have to see. I was trying to get me to bring that audio on because we would have to listen if the how far after when the white hoodie is hit or whatever he is and he falls backwards. How long after do we hear the gunshots? That is plausible though. We Coco, I'm gonna look into that. I didn't want to play the audio on the live, but hey, you made me think about something. So I'm gonna put a pin in that one from now. I'm gonna see the ins and out of playing the audio. Well, I said what y'all doing. He looked left from this view. That's all I'm gonna say. When White Hat said what y'all doing, he looked left from this view. I'm gonna say look
You
left,
talk,
like looking at the shooter, possibly allegedly, Tony Snow.
and do you mean when they're in the group initially, like if we go back to when it was in the group, or do you mean closer to now? Initially in the group when Mike Prince was standing in the middle of them when I pointed that out. I don't know if you were here yet for that. When he was kind of in between Banquo Chris in the white hoodie and Quavo. You're saying he looked left and
Now I do want to say, right, in my opinion,
okay.
before the hit happened, right, or whatever it was happened, Mike Prince was actually walking behind Quavo and his
Okay.
assistant allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like when it started actually transpiring, his back was turned. Now, when we get to this point, I definitely feel like he's looking at the action, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean Mike Prince sat here and watched the whole thing. That's irrefutable. You can see all that right here through the frames.
The
I
cameras.
mean, we
I
Quavo's
agree, Tony
body ends up
Snow.
right in front of him.
Now,
I
did
mean
you read
Takeoff.
that
I'm sorry.
comment from Tony Snow? He's on the same page we are on that one. The
Yeah,
camera,
exactly.
yeah.
The camera person right now is like either I have to keep fixing my pointer. I'm sorry. Either right here or right here. I'm not. I'm not
And
entirely
point
sure.
out that's the alleged female victim standing right there. Put your cursor on
Right.
it.
This is right here. She's in the same outfit as the styled by Sydney. The other victim that
And
potentially
y'all
got
can check
shot.
out my video. I got the full picture of her outfit that night in that video. All right, good
No, the
stuff.
we can prove to you that this girl that we're putting out right here and this red figure next to her, neither of them are recording. We can prove that to you at the end of the next angle. You'll see that. We'll get
So
into that.
Tony Snow, my theory is whoever's on her left side is recording. So I don't think Sydney herself, because later on you'll see why it's recording. But I definitely think whoever was to her left was the one recording.
Yeah, there's someone hidden right behind Mike Prince and Genna right now that we cannot see due to their height or whatever their build. We cannot see them, but there's someone hidden behind them recording right now. You'll be able to see that in the next angle. I think it clears up a lot right here too. I was trying to go to the next frame, so this is a lot more clear image of what you're seeing here. You got her in the veil. You see her; she's already turned to start walking off. Mike Prince and Genna are still clearly not worried about what's going on. They're watching exactly what's happening. That alarmed me a little. They didn't feel the need to run. They just stood there.
You right, because I would have hauled tail. I ain't gonna lie.
See, I do think this is a hand also right here sticking out behind.
Oh, that's interesting.
But I'm not sure.
Let me see here. Let's see what the comments say real quick. Mike Prince could have stopped Cam. Him and the dude next to him with the puffy coat was watching everything transpire. Now, the only thing about the Cam situation, right? If I'm correct, Mike Prince's back was turned at that time. Now, he hadn't turned and posted up next to the puffy coat guy, right?
Well, Cam,
and at that
Cam,
moment,
in my opinion, hasn't shot yet.
at this point when he's standing right there.
Yeah,
But
he hasn't shot yet.
Let's go to the next frame. Let's see.
So you see Cam come in now, right here. This is about the point when him and Nico Vance lock eyes. And this is where, Takeoff's about crossing his path, trying to go towards Quavo.
So just pause 1 second. So right, Tony Snow, I definitely believe he did try to defuse it. I just don't feel like he was respecting enough for it to be um like to de-escalate it himself, right? And so I do agree he did try to defuse it, but at the same time, if we're looking at because he all looks like he knows the puffy jacket, right? We know he know Quavo and them. He could have just been caught between like the two.
Like the two camps, yeah. I do feel like I do feel like, when you watch all the footage, the after footage, and even this, that he was caught off guard by everything that happened. I do feel like he felt bad, like in all honesty.
So I got a question because it's two people. Parker Side said chain snatched, and Chuck Mills 81 said robbery. All right, where does this chain snatch happen, right? Because if we go back to the frame before, I don't see him reach up by around his neck. Now right here, his arm is already across his stomach.
There is
his
one
left
point.
arm.
There's the one point where people think that he could have allegedly shot him in the head, where he could be reaching for his chain. Now, the only thing about his chain being snatched or not is unverified because, the video that we're clearly not going to show on here.
Okay.
Right. The video we're clearly not going to show on here, you can't tell if he has his jewelry on or not at that point.
Yeah, it's just...
I haven't been able to figure out for sure or not.
So let me ask you this. Those who said it was a possible chain snatch or attempted, right? What did he do with the gun when he tried to snatch it? Because we already went to the frame where he was holding what is allegedly could be a gun with both hands. How did he attempt to snatch the chain? Let's give him a minute to respond first.
Havoc says he saw the chains when you see Takeoff on the ground. See, I couldn't tell if it. I couldn't verify 100% if you.
I'm gonna pull it up on my I'm gonna pull it up off screen. Y'all already know I'm not gonna
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just something we can't show on YouTube.
But I am definitely gonna see. So y'all give me just a minute. But yeah, because I just don't see how he could have did it with both of his hands clutched to the gun.
That's the other thing, Tony Snow. Like, why do it in front of everybody?
All right. So let's see here.
Yeah, I
got like 300 things. So give me 1 minute. Go ahead.
That's a good point. Spread love. you got to remember we're going through this frame by frame, and this is over the a course of what, probably not even a 30 seconds total or something. The length of the video is like a minute, but it has two huge pauses in there where TMZ puts the arrows on, along with their marker at the front and at the end. So this course of events that we're going through frame by frame all happened very quickly. All these frames we're seeing are happening, within a matter of seconds. So it's like we're watching it in slow motion right now, but it all happened very quickly. So it would be pretty hard to react to a situation in that amount of time.
Hold on. That that one kind of blurry. Let me see his picture from that night. So he had
That's
on
what I think too, Parker. The shots are
one, two,
coming
three.
from behind this camera.
Oh, I agree. I've been saying that too from the start.
They haven't started yet because they don't really start until we see Migo Bands backpedaling. But yes, I agree with that 100%. And we'll show you who we think
All
one of
right.
those shooters is in the second angle as well.
So back to the jury thing, right? The
Yeah,
video
they're
is
locked
kind of
eyes, Chuck.
choppy. They're kind of choppy, but it do look like he does have chains on.
Yeah, I couldn't
But is
100% say.
like I don't know about the one that was more tighter, up on his neck because his hair and
More
stuff
like
was
a
in the way.
Cuban or
So
something that he had on.
yeah, I can't tell if that's still there, but yeah.
Behind the
So
camera at
spread
this
love.
point, go ahead.
Okay, spread love. I do believe the white hoodie went behind the camera, and I've said that on multiple videos. That's my theory.
I agree with that too, Chuck. Mike Prince saw everything that happened. So out of everything we can see on video, he's one of the people that probably have the best idea
Allegedly.
of how it went down. Yes, allegedly.
All right, let's go to the next frame.
All right, pretty soon it's where we're really gonna get into it. So this one thing I want to point out here is right here. This guy, um, he's got like a New York Mets jacket on. He has no significance as far as I can tell, other than just where he's at in the video. I just want you guys to remember this guy as a reference point for the timeline of the video. For when we go to the other angle, you're going to see him some, so it'll be a lot easier to distinguish, where we're at in the timeline of events compared to how we're viewing them from this angle. I just want you to keep that in mind.
And I want to say this guy that you was just pointing at was, in my opinion, at the dice game, standing behind Little Kim allegedly, and was
Everybody
Gemma,
involved in this confrontation was all around that table.
the guy
Um,
next to who?
also,
I think I'm getting the comments
right, Parker.
late. Okay, go ahead, Bo.
But yeah, this is as far as we can tell, this is Joshua Cuevo's assistant right here as well. If you hadn't seen the
And I
video,
wish I knew who that was that argued me down on my live that wasn't allegedly Joshua Washington. But y'all see that, right? Because they called me crazy. He already walked off. He's right there.
Yeah, he comes back like when he walks off on second camera angle, you'll see it. We're looking at somebody's head and stuff for a while, so we really don't know what Joshua did in that amount of time after walking off. He could have just very well turned right back around, and that's
And I got a
clearly what he
question.
did. Yeah,
For those who watched my video early, I asked y'all something. Put the cursor on the girl.
right here.
I don't know how many people looked into the girl that posted the original picture of the back of Takeoff with the viral girl with the cheeks out in the Girl Scout uniform. This could possibly be that girl. And that's just my opinion. Don't have no facts like I've been said, but I just feel like that's her. Does anybody know if that's her? They don't know, just like I don't know. Go ahead.
And again, the drain that I was talking about, you're gonna start seeing here.
No, not her. It was a girl before
Let
Saint
me
that
let me
actually
go
posted
back.
that
I
video.
skipped quite a bit there.
It was a girl named Lainey that posted the video, and then a girl named Saint came out and said, "Yeah, that's me in the video."
All right, this is the first time we see a little
Yeah, a
Cam
lot of
come
people were
into
saying
frame.
Ricky know who was holding Chuck and yeah, Havoc. I hope they have surveillance footage, like for real. What is 143 frame? Do you know anything about that, Bo?
I don't. What I'm using right now doesn't count the frames that I'm looking. Okay, next frame. Okay, right here. You're saying?
Where should we be looking at? Because I didn't see other than that previous frame. And again, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, okay? Y'all been rocking with your girl heavy for the past couple weeks. Let's keep this thing going. So definitely continue to support me, all right?
Now I do. I mean, I do believe it's probable that he shoots at Migo Benz right here because this is when Migo Benz starts turning to back up. But if we had the audio and we were playing the video at full speed, this would also be the same time that just before the shooting starts behind or around the camera. So I would assume that he's seeing people about to pointing guns at him, so he's trying to run. That's just my assumption.
Okay, hold on one second. Let's catch up on these comments. Didn't someone show the cameras at the place? I've seen or heard about a guy that
Wasn't
said
wasn't
he
it
went
Sco that
there.
did that?
Yeah, but Sco said it wasn't no camera. It's another guy
Yeah.
that's been on a couple YouTubers channel that said he went and was able to find it. I can't confirm or deny that. So I don't, per the person I knew that went out there, it wasn't any cameras on the side of the bowling alley. It was possible cameras on the House of Blue side.
Chuck, not only have we not had an arrest or anything, but we haven't even had a statement by the police since this incident. That's what's blowing my mind.
Okay. Miss Cool T. Right. I just saw that picture and he had three chains on that night. I know ain't nobody send me no message while I'm on live instead of just coming to the live.
All right, here's where it starts to get a little interesting. Right now, to me, Takeoff starting to turn around. This is after Little Cam's grabbed him or whatever he's done, and I'll say whatever he's done lightly because I'm about to explain to you what I think he did. But that's again, it's just my opinion. So we can see him turning all the way around here. It's definitely hard to tell, but this is his face now, where he's starting to turn. This is his shoulder. This is his hand. Little Cam starting to disappear behind Young No. Right here, what do you think?
Hey, who is that? I can't even see your name. Now, how am I supposed to know your name? But hey, back to you.
You
What
talking
is
about?
that?
You talking about
That
right
said,
here,
"Hey,
Parker?
Missy." Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I was side chatting. Oh, we see Joshua Pants too.
Yeah.
Now I don't, y'all. Y'all got to show me where is this man shooting at? The Chucky Young No, because people keep saying that. Where?
To me right now, it looks like his hands are down by his side. So Yeah, I don't think Young No, the guy with the Chucky doll, shot at all either. Parker.
Yeah, I agree, Parker side.
I don't even know if he knew the play.
He's been from what I can see in the video itself, and even when you break it down frame by frame, it looks like he's trying to get out the way. So, and then he just knew the play. I still say I don't understand how it was a play. Unless in Texas, like I said, I'm not from Texas. Unless in Texas they put their own men on the line first to as part of the play. I just don't see how getting your dude get hit right, and as a reaction start shooting. That was supposed to be part of a play. I just don't get
You're
it.
saying Young Nose pointing a gun at Migo Vans right now when he has a Chucky doll in his other hand?
Or could he be hunched over trying to duck? Okay, Tony Snow. Something. A lot of people say I'm not street enough to understand, but I just don't see how that's plausible for all that to happen on the play. Normally, where I'm from, if you are part of the play, all your men supposed to leave untouched unless guess what? Something unexpected happened. But normally you initiate it. But okay. Yeah. I know even where I'm from downtown, you don't play downtown. Like for real.
Okay, Havoc says so. Little Cam, Migo Bands, and possibly Bankroll Crystal the Shooters. Yes, and I think there's a fourth one. What's pointing at Takeoff's head
What
right
is the
now?
stipulation to do the audio? Because you made me a believer, and I'm gonna tell y'all, me and Bo went back and forth for what about a good hour about the shots, and I was like, no, I only hear one.
Yeah, I mean, we
But
played that audio for at least a half an hour. That's for sure.
right, so I definitely now think it was two shooters behind that
I mean, there's
camera.
already smoke in the last few frames. I just didn't want to point it out. It's up in the air. It's up here. You can see it right now. It's up in the air. That's why I pointed out that the assistant was smoking earlier because there's smoke in the air already from him. But you got to remember, this transpired all within 30 seconds. So he just smoked that blunt or cigarette or whatever he had. That's not like this is 2 minutes later and the smoke dissipated.
Sidebar: is weed legal in Texas? I just was wondering.
I just didn't really point that out because to me it's not significant. I kind of I kind of showed you plausible deniability on why there's already smoke in the area earlier. That was my intention of pointing out the assistant lighting up his blunt and showing there's a good amount of smoke already being put into the air. So I mean, could it be a coincidence and everything? Yes, but is that also fact that we saw smoke earlier from a cigarette? Yes. So you got to take that into
I
consideration.
doubt that was a cigarette.
Well, I doubt it would. Blunt, whatever. I doubt it was a cigarette as well.
Right.
If it was me, it wouldn't have been either. So. All right,
And
this is
y'all,
where
and
it gets
this
real interesting to me. This is what I'm going to point out, in my opinion. Go ahead, Mickey.
okay, I think it's the next frame because I want to say something. I want to say it on my live because I said something previously, and I want to just kind of
I,
apologize. So
I went one frame forward already. You want one more?
yeah, well, we can see the white shirt. Okay, if y'all heard my earlier videos, right, or like at the beginning, I said this guy in his white shirt that some people thought was Takeoff at one point because he has long dreads. I said, why was he just standing there not doing nothing to do like try to do something, move or something, right? But in this frame here, it looks like he was like eye locked with Takeoff. And for those who don't know, this is allegedly Mingo, which is like a childhood friend of Takeoff and Quavo. So I just feel real bad that I said that comment, and seeing it like this, like literally you just watch a close friend of yours last moment. So I definitely want to apologize to him for even saying something insensitive like that when not understanding it. So I just want to put that in my life so it's documented. But go ahead, Bo.
I agree, Havoc. That little Cam sneaked out with the hoodie on, hands in his pocket. That was all very suspect. And I do think he shot him, and I'm gonna explain that right here. And this is again my opinion and mine alone. But if you look right here, blood starts to appear on Takeoff's side. This red right here, that is
Mhm.
blood. So I believe, and this is my strong opinion, that if Little Cam shot him right there, he shot him in his side. He didn't shoot him in the head. I'm going to show you when I think he gets shot in the head later.
All right, before we go to the next frame, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the live.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good on the likes. We got 37 out of 50. Let's try to get it to 50. It really helps Mickey and to push the live so we can get some more people in on the conversation. But
I still think it was white hoodie because he fell behind the camera.
yeah, I think in my opinion, if you guys want to know who I think's responsible for Takeoff's death, it's the white hoodie. That is my opinion. I'm just alleging it. I don't have any proof. Just from what I've seen on the video, breaking it down is what makes the most sense to me. Yes, I believe Yellow Hoodie really shot him. I believe Yellow Hoodie shot him in the side.
So
Again, that's just my
and I
opinion.
guess okay. So I'm gonna say this. Originally, I said I didn't think so because I didn't see this like alleged gun, right? So when I finally see it in his hand, I say it's plausible. I still don't know because again, we don't see anybody technically shooting nobody, right? We hear it, we see alleged weapons. So like it's we can't really say, but it's possible because like I do believe that's blood on Takeoff shirt in this frame right here that we're looking at.
Chuck, I've tried to identify where the first shot could have came from or how this started, and I have not been able to make any distinguishment on that whatsoever.
So I got a question for Brian Smith, right? Because right now he's bleeding on what would be
The right.
his right side, but you said left. And again, autopsy report is not public, so we don't know. So I don't know about the left side thing because even when he was laying down, I don't know. Just if that's actually blood, that would be his right side. But we must agree. Remember when we was looking at it in the other video where we're not gonna play it where he's actually laying down. We did say we didn't see any actual blood right there on that side either.
I'm sorry, I can't read your name all the way because of the text, but you say what would Cam shoot him, run out, and then come back in? What do you mean he came back in?
From what we told, it was a one way in and one way out. Like that was the only way out of the bowling alley. It's the same way to get in. Again, that was from other people reports. I haven't been to the bowling alley. What's I think it was Tony Snow. Do you know if that's accurate? If it's one way in and one way out of that bowling alley, where the only way that Little Cam allegedly could come out that bowling alley was through that same door? If you're still in the chat, so we'll see if he responds because I believe he said he lives in Houston, but we can keep going.
In this next frame, you'll see the blood a lot clearer. It grows substantially.
Okay, pause real quick, Bo. Where's the other way to get out of the bowling alley? You can just put it in chat. Go ahead, Bo. That's interesting to me. Is there a way to the second floor balcony from the bowling alley patio from the bowling alley?
Yeah. The problem with the timeline on that Supreme is we don't know how much time is elapsed between these videos that we have. We're only getting a glimpse into the entire
Correct.
situation. So we don't have like an accurate timeline of that. There's not like we have timestamps on the videos or anything like that, so we know how much time's passed between. So we don't know if it's 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. We have no clue.
And that's correct. And like a lot of the information that we even gather from what we're watching is basically by putting pieces from each video together, right? To even figure out the possible timeline. And I will say, if there isn't any footage like at the building, I can only imagine what the police is going through if this is all the footage that they actually have. Not saying that's what they have, I don't know, but which short guy? Miss Tina 0918. We're
Uh,
gonna get to that too.
yeah, we'll get to that.
Hey, shots ring out. And for one, let me tell you, and I said it before, and this is sidebar. Y'all know I'm big on doing the sidebar. I'm not even about to a crowd of people start forming. I'm not even about to be in that crowd. I'm gonna already be
Right.
outside. If anything, I'm gonna hear it from outside. I'm not about to stand around.
Especially if I have an
And
idea that people have weapons too.
yeah, and y'all already. I mean, for those who don't know that saw me in earlier videos, I'm black. I'm not about to be in a crowd. I'm sorry. So some people thought I was white. I'm gonna tell you, no, I'm black, and I'm still not going into a crowded space with people, especially arguing. Nah, I'm getting on out of there.
We have a lot of claims of getting shot in the left side. I don't know how to prove that. I
Where?
haven't.
So let me ask you this, Brian Smith. How is that a fact? How do you know that's a fact?
It did happen so fast, Tony.
Because we can't go off of just what we see. We have like what fact, like what makes it a fact,
If
and
we
not
get caught,
just your
well,
opinion. Exactly. I don't know. Yeah, I got so much flack when I first started speaking about the case. They're like, "Oh, you don't understand the streets." I ain't got to. All I know, I'm not gonna crowd of people. Especially people arguing. I don't care if it was about basketball or
okay, but the
a
thing
sandwich.
but the
I'm not
problem
standing
is,
around.
spread love and
It wasn't part of the commotion.
spread love and Brian. If you're saying it's from the unblurred video of him laying on the ground, we're seeing his right side. So when do you ever see his left side? That's my question.
Well, send me the video. Let me check it out.
Yeah, I don't recall seeing any footage of his left side. That's why I'm really confused on how it's fact that that's what's going on here.
Cause even on the left side, if you the picture that came from somebody that lived, I guess, in the apartment, you can't really see clear enough. And by then, blood then came from everywhere.
Chuck, he real
But if
scary. He's
you
like,
have the
I'm on that.
videos, send it to me. Huh?
Chuck said, once I see dudes lock eyes and ain't nobody saying anything, I'm gone. I'm on
Look,
that.
I'm telling you, I'm not even about to be a witness of nothing because I'm not gonna be
Correct.
there to you seeing
Correct,
nothing.
Parker. They said the bullet went basically through and through to his arm, so he's going to have a wound on each side.
Well, so we gonna pin that until the official, cause y'all know when it comes to like that type of technical. Now I can tell my opinion all day, right? But when you getting technical about exactly where the hit happened and what it hit, well, we gonna have to wait till the autopsy report come out, or at least some better images. But I definitely get where you coming from. I just don't speak
I
on
do
that
too.
type of technical stuff for that.
I'm just speaking on what I see right now, and I saw blood. In my opinion, I see blood appear here right after little Cam grabs him and interacts with him. So, I'm just making the assumption based off of all the information in front of me that he's responsible for shooting him in the side right there. That's my opinion.
And Bo, you can attest when we have our meetings and we get into that, I'll tell y'all quit. No, Now if I don't have nothing to base it off of, we're not gonna get technical.
Right. Yeah,
Mhm.
I can speculate on that, but again, it's just pure speculation.
Brenda,
Right
classy
here.
savage. Just quick question: are you like being serious like the Grim Reaper, or are you saying somebody dressed like the Grim Reaper?
I mean, I can tell you who that is.
Right. I just want to know
I was
if
just
she's talking
about
about
to actually.
literally or just a costume. Oh, you can go ahead, Bo.
Yeah, so this is Genner right here, as far as we can tell. In our opinion, that's who this is throughout tracking the people throughout the video. So
Supreme Intentions,
I don't have enough
which
knowledge on bullet wounds or
right.
forensics to speak on that, to be honest. I do have an article pulled
It's
up if
good.
anyone wants to.
It's good questions though, right?
It is very. That is a very good question. It is a very good question.
What happened? Yeah, it's a
If I
good
remember,
question. Just Mickey Truth in the
Parker knows
Truth Team
anatomy.
community, we just don't get technical like that
Parker's
without
saying femoral
having
arteries in the
a
left
little bit
arm.
more
So
fact. Right. But like for the average person, they probably don't even know what that is. I'm just saying. Just how like when I do it, we just gotta have actual something more in stone. But if y'all
yeah,
want, talk about it offline, outside of it, sure, but just not for the sake of what we're talking
trust me,
about.
y'all. Mickey's
When
strict on the facts. You don't want to come with too much speculation. Trust me on that one. We're gonna try and only explain to you what we think we're seeing, and if we get into any speculation, it's gonna be our opinion. We're not gonna try and go to in the realm of speaking on facts that we don't have knowledge of or that we don't even have training of.
Yep, they know. Let me tell you, they are actually in when a lot of y'all hit me up and say, "Hey, I need to talk to you about something." And I say I'm in a meeting. Like we be in meetings for hours, like seriously. So, and I be the same way.
Yeah,
All right.
I don't know about any of that, Tony. I
Well,
agree.
Parker side, you
I
might
don't
need
know.
to slide in my DM and see if we can bring you to the team now and see what you're talking about. But as far as right now, we just. I barely passed anatomy in school, to tell you the truth. All right. Well,
What are you basing this off of, Tony? I'm not saying you're wrong or right. I'm just trying to understand, how you're coming to this conclusion, I suppose.
y'all, we 1 hour and 13 minutes in, and we're still on the camera one.
Right.
So, like I said, y'all, we're gonna put a pin in it. And honestly, if y'all really want to just get just opinion with like actual maybe like you say you have that degree, we can do that a different time. Just not right now. Cause we still ain't made it through the whole thing. And I'm tired, y'all. I just got off work. But I love the engagement for real because y'all are definitely making some good points if we knew what y'all knew. You get what I'm saying? All right, Bo, go ahead.
All right. Right here, I'll bring this picture up again. We have two shutout windows.
Pause one more time, sorry. Spread love. Inbox me and then I'll take a look at it. Now y'all can do what y'all want outside of the chat, but as far as if you want me to take a look at it, you can inbox me and then my team can look at it.
You
And then
want
like I
to?
said, y'all know I'll go live. But it just
You talking about your Instagram?
oh, drop the can you do me a favor? Drop the Discord link.
Yeah, we can do that.
Make sure you drop the right one though.
I got you.
Yeah, we're late. I know. I didn't go live last Sunday, so I didn't drop it. But yeah,
If
we
you guys
got
aren't familiar with
Discord.
Discord, it's like a good way. It's just a good way to organize the community. You can also join in voice chats. You can also share screens. We can go over content in there and everything too. So some of the more controversial speculation, it's easier to engage in conversation over time there. If you want to present any facts that you feel like you have or information or knowledge on, more specialized knowledge on a topic like you guys are getting into here, that's a great place to do it. So if you want to copy that link, if you haven't used Discord before, it's pretty simple. You can either use it through your browser or you can download the standalone program.
Yes, Parkside. I agree. I'm listening to Migos right now. Y'all just can't hear it, but yeah, like what's getting ready on the Saturday night? Bo's gonna drop it in a minute. And
There you go. I put
again,
it in there a
shout
couple
out to
times.
my assistant. shout out to my assistant. Bo is one of my assistants, and then Marco, he's not here right now, but hey, they've been helping me kind of get a calm on the storm because y'all gotta understand when I came out, I only had 5 followers on Instagram, and I was just posting, the stuff I was finding, so to be where I'm at right now, just a few weeks later, I definitely appreciate y'all. But it did get overwhelming, and I appreciate them for helping me out. But they know I still do my thing now. Don't think. But like he's technical. If y'all been to my first 2 lives, I couldn't show anything because I didn't know how to do it. But now you see how we upgrade.
Hey, bro, I can't read your name all the way. I'm not sure if it's what it is. Guns hung. I don't know what that says all the way. But yeah, again, right here, I just want to remind everybody of the 2 windows that are shut out for perspective here, because a lot of people want to speculate that these people, all these people are involved, or all these conspiracies, but at this point is when the shooting has really rung off. We have Migo Bands down here where he runs into one of the other victims. Lil Cam's already running inside. We have Quavo right here. I think this is the Rusty guy that we identified. I'm not 100% certain because it's hard to tell from here. He was the one standing on that side. But again, this is the window gets shot out, and it's the 4th one. So 1, 2, 3, 4 right here, right next to him as he's running away. So if Quavo was part of the setup, why did somebody almost kill him?
Okay, pause 1 minute. I agree. Like he looked like he's running and ducking to me. Now Tony Snow. So this is okay, and this is just what my opinion is, just based off just researching other things, right? For those who are, and I always reference this case because this was like one of the first cases I actually looked into. If for those who know who FBG Duck is, right? He was a Chicago rapper who got killed in like a real nice area of Chicago, broad daylight,
Oh
all
yeah,
that.
I know who you're talking
They
about.
didn't
BB
have
Duck, yeah.
right. They didn't do no award money. They didn't do no arrest. And I'm talking about broad daylight in like a nice,
Mm-hmm.
nice area, right?
Like on the sidewalk, wasn't it?
So no, like in the street. Like the
Right.
video,
Okay.
you see him like just like take off. Somebody recorded, like you see his last moments, right? Like just wiggling on the ground. However, they didn't have any arrest, no reward money or nothing. And a year and some change later, guess what? A Rico hit. So again,
Skull Gang.
we don't know what they're doing. Shout out Skull Gang. We don't know what they're doing
What's up,
behind the
Skull?
scenes.
If you want to
Skull, you
hop
gonna come
in,
on?
we're getting to the meat of this video right here. Parker, I agree. He's a victim, bro. I think that's why I'm trying to point out a lot of the facts here. Like the people are missing this. This is a fact. Windows got shot out. There's a
Let
lot of
me
facts
drop
that people
Skull
are
the
missing
link.
here. To me, I think people need to take a lot of that into consideration when they're evaluating this video and when they want to make claims as flagrant to me and as reckless to me as somebody that's a victim just lost his brother, his best friend, his cousin. To put those kind of accusations on a person.
Bo, do me a favor, drop the link for Skull.
Uh, got you.
Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all for real, for real. Like I've been waiting because I need Skull because Skull always say he don't see something. I swear he be like, I don't see it. Let's see if we can get him to see what we see.
And if you guys are just joining us, if you would please hit the like button, that helps push the algorithm, push the content, so we can get some more people that are interested in the topic engaged in the conversation.
Thank y'all. Like, comment,
What's up,
subscribe.
Skull Gang?
Look, y'all know I done came up now. Came a long way. Y'all don't just hear me talking. I got visuals now for y'all. Shout out to the truth team for real. Thank y'all. You know y'all call me Mickey Facts. So y'all know I had to add that in a Mickey Truth, aka Mickey Facts. Y'all already know when y'all hear that on the video, it's about to be straight what? Facts.
Yeah, trust me. Something weird happens with her mouth where it stops working when she tries to say anything that isn't 100% proven.
Hey, I'm telling you, behind the scenes, I'm the same way. That's what I'm saying. They can
It's true. No
attest. Bo,
different.
no, I would shut it down quick. Like you figure it out and come back to me, and then we'll see what it is. You dropped the link, Bo.
Yeah, I dropped the StreamYard link. I'll do it again for you. Here you go. It ain't.
Now
It
for
ain't
right now, just
clickable.
let Skull call in. Oh, hold on. Let me see.
Should be the right link. I don't know. I don't have the originated link.
Okay, give me a minute. I'm about to put it in your inbox, go.
Lifts takeoff's left hand and puts it down after, and that's when you see it. Okay. And that's fair, Brian. But can you tell me that that's an entrance or an exit wound? You know what I'm saying? I showed you what I just thought, and I had more visualization of my proof. Back up my opinion. So I can understand what you're saying you saw, but without forensics saying, you know, with the path of the bullet, where it went in, where it went out, you're not seeing it. I don't have any of that specialization. I'm not inspecting the wounds. I can't speak to that. What's up, Sko?
What's good, gang?
What's up? What's up? Like,
What's
what's up
good,
with
gang?
the
What's good?
girl?
What's good? What's good? Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
We hear you loud and clear.
Oh, what's good? First of all, I want to say this. I don't
Everybody
see
can
it.
hear Skull.
I don't
Yeah.
see it.
I don't see it. No, I don't know. I'm fucking with you. I heard you say that's the first thing that niggas go. Yeah, shit.
I hear you
Well,
asking all the time. What are we really looking at here, guys?
Yeah, well, what are we looking at? I gotta always ask people that because when you're dealing with a murder case, you want to make sure we ain't just what I mean, those shit that just being kind of what I
It's just
mean.
all these assumptions you run
Yeah.
wild with it without any fact to back it up. That's what gets me hot too.
Yeah. Okay. Tell me this: when y'all see, I want to ask you this on the video, on the frame we on right now. When y'all see little Cam running that door right now, we know for a fact, Mickey Truth, that he's running back inside the bowling alley, right?
Yeah.
Tell me if he does, if like a lot of people feel like he was the one who caused harm to somebody, mainly Takeoff, because that's the one they were saying he was standing by. Do you think niggas would have chased him
Correct.
inside the
Oh,
bowling
it's
alley?
Skull.
Where we at?
I'll show you what I think he did. We just kind of got done discussing.
Okay, yeah, catch me up.
What I think Little Cam is responsible for, and this is just my opinion.
I
Mickey's having some technical
feel
difficulties.
like maybe not. But it's like the shoot. I think.
Are we still here? I can't hear Mickey.
I got you. I think Mickey's just cutting out.
Okay, yeah, she might be cutting out a little bit. Okay, what y'all talking about?
In my opinion, right here, this is what Little Cam's responsible for. You see the
Okay.
blood appear here? Has anybody pointed this out to you yet?
Okay, can you zoom in close? That's as far as we can get.
I can't really zoom in much on the video with the program that I'm using
Okay.
here. If I took a screenshot,
Okay,
if I take a
okay.
screenshot, we can.
Oh, let me see. Okay, and this is okay. We looking at blood, right? The blood.
Yeah, let me do it this way.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. If I'm sitting here right now and they put my hand on a table and said we're gonna chop your shit off, is that blood? Yes or no? I wouldn't know what to do.
Let me show you the next frame.
I mean, it's hard for me to identify.
I feel that. Let me show you the next
yeah.
frame. Look at how it changes from this frame to the next frame.
Okay.
See how much more there is?
And who is that right there?
This is Takeoff.
Let's take off.
And Little Cam just ran by him. This is Little Cam's foot right here. This is his shoe.
Tell me this: if Lil Cam shoots him, do that much blood show up that fast?
That's what they're discussing in the chat.
You shot
don't
him.
understand.
You know what I'm saying? You shot him. Do that blood come that fast when you shoot a nigga? I mean, because he ain't even gone yet. So he had that
know.
bop and gone. Like, is the blood already, that shit covered in blood already that fast before he can't even run off?
I don't know, and I don't know that he just shot him. He could have initially shot him before he even went behind him. So
Okay,
this could be, a second or so behind as well.
And what you saying is that could be the muffled shot.
I'm not sure because I haven't tried to analyze the audio along with a lot of this.
Okay, tell me this. Whenever I looked at the audio or I analyzed the audio, I didn't really hear the two different gunshots going off until I seen Lil Cam's back as he's going inside.
Right.
So at this moment right here, I don't hear all the gunshots. We heard one pop.
Correct.
Everybody's
Correct.
scattering right now. There's no gunshots going on. Everybody's scattering. When Lil Cam runs into the door, as his back is going into the door, we hear two guns pop, 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 pop going off, simultaneously. So, I'm trying to say.
To be more clear, I couldn't clearly establish when the muffle shot happened.
Okay.
Like where or when, where it originated from. I guess is more what I couldn't distinguish.
But we would have to agree that by this time in the video, we've only heard one thing that we think is a shot.
I agree with that.
Okay. You know what I mean?
I agree with that. In my firm opinion, the shooters are around this camera person right here.
Okay.
I think one of them is Bankroll Chris, the white shirt, the white hoodie. I do think one of them is him, and he's to her left or directly behind her or similar to that position, in my opinion, right now. Mm-hmm. I think the other shooter, when I did listen to just the audio, I haven't ripped the audio from the footage to analyze the waveforms yet, is what I meant. And I do feel like, in my opinion, the other shots, you hear the high-pitched ones, like the boom, 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 and then you hear the bang, bang, like the lower-pitched ones. Those seem to be originating more from her right side.
Can you hear me still?
Yeah.
You hear me?
Yep.
Okay, so what you telling me is that you don't think Lil Cam shot at all.
I think if Little Cam shot at all, it could have been this wound that I feel like I see here.
And so what you're telling me is the thing that we heard, there was a muffled shot that had to have been that one. So remember, at the time, that's the only shot we heard.
Possibly. I just can't tell you definitively.
Okay.
That's basically my assumption. Correct.
Okay, I want to tell you this. Do you think Migo Bands witnessed what happens right here?
Do I think Migo Band sees what's happening right now?
Yeah, right now, right. So we can't see Migo Band right now, but we know he's there. We know where he is in the video. Does he witness this?
It's hard to say because we don't know exactly what he's looking at right now.
Okay.
Right now, we got to understand weapons that are about to dump are being drawn on him. So if we don't know where his focus lies. Also, if Takeoff did get shot and his wound originated on the right side from Little Cam, it would have been behind Takeoff, so it would have been out of his view.
Okay. Because in that video, right, I know in a lot of the videos we see him bagging up right there, right? That's the video where he's gonna be bagging up.
Right here is where we're about to get into him bagging up.
Right.
Okay, let's see Migo Band.
Y'all can hear me good. I had some
Migo Bands is already gone. You're right. He did back up earlier.
So this is what I want to say.
Back.
So Migo Band was gone already. I want to say this. If Lil Cam, I want to say we only heard one shot at that time. At that moment, only one shot went off. It sound low. If Lil Cam shoots that shot, do you think all attention is on him? Because when he's running through that door, it don't seem like nobody really focused on him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It seems like they focus is somewhere else, and it seems like it's behind that camera, maybe, because we see Migo Band bagging up, looking still in the. He's still looking in the direction of the camera. Like Cam run right by him. They don't even look at that. And he go inside the door, and they still looking down the hall. They still looking bagging up, looking down the hall.
Yeah, but who's shooting? This is the thing. If they're friends with Lil Cam, why would they shoot at Lil Cam?
No, I mean, as far as Migo Band, his attention. Remember, your man just got hit. Okay. If Migo Band, Migo Band. If Lil Cam just did something to your man, and you standing right there, why is your attention not on him at all when he runs in that door? When you bagging up, you never even pay attention to him. He go in the door, you just keep bagging him. You looking down the hallway still. You looking what's in front of him still.
Again,
you know what I mean?
Because to me, he can't. He didn't see exactly what happened himself, and right there, I don't even think that's what he's looking at. To me, I think he's looking at these people that are drawing guns on him right now.
Okay. And you think they added the camera view, though?
Right. They're like, somewhere right around behind the camera.
Do you think Migo Band ever shot?
I cannot confirm that Migo Band has even shot at all. If he did, in my opinion, at all, I think it was maybe one time. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's my whole thing with this shit is I can't see one person that shot, especially with the multiple gunshots.
I 100% agree.
Yeah, I can't see.
You cannot identify a clear shooter.
Yeah, I don't, and that's what I gotta stay with until the Houston police updates.
Yeah,
because I can't see it, man. I'm looking. Y'all done watch this video. I know Mickey done watch this video more times than me. I done watch this video damn at least 100 times. I'm looking, and I'm like, the police got to be able to analyze this video better than we can because they got equipment we don't got. Right? You know what I'm saying? They got equipment we don't got. They can probably span that motherfucker out, zoom in, clear shit up. We don't got that.
Technically, you can only enhance the image quality so much. You're stuck with how it was formatted. That's a myth, you know, on TVs where they can super enhance an image or, you know, a video or something. That's not, you can't do that. The pixels are there, they're not there. If you're recreating it, then you're just adding in pixels to see what you want to see.
Yeah.
So it exists or it doesn't exist. There's no super enhancing a video. You can
Hold on,
enhance.
Can y'all hear me at all?
You can enhance like the tone, the texture, like you could a picture, try to make it come into focus or more clear. But you can't like enhance the upscale the quality to where we're watching it in HD all of a sudden. That doesn't exist.
Okay, tell me this: do you feel like in this video, do you feel like the direction Migo Band is walking back in? Do you think somebody is shooting? Do you think two people are just shooting in that direction? Or do you think it's a back and forth Western style going back? No. You think it's just two people shooting at Migo Band? Everybody going that way is trying to fuck away from. So we hear two guns going off. You think it's two shooters on the opposite side?
Yes.
Mickey True, where you at? Mickey, we cannot. I see you in the chat, Mickey.
That's what I just said. Can y'all hear me
now?
It's some type of delay. I don't know why it's a delay in me talking. But, was it last night, Bo, that we was having a conversation about? Remember, I said no. I only hear one, and it took me to close my eyes and actually hear it. And now I believe it is two shooters on the other side of that camera.
Tell me this. Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Tell me this. If it's two shooters on the opposite side of the camera, right, and they start shooting in takeoff direction, wouldn't them niggas be shooting real reckless? You know what I mean? With Bushwick Bill Jr. with the Chucky doll standing there, with Mike Prince standing there, with even Lil Cham standing there. Wouldn't that be some reckless ass shooting for them niggas to start just busting in that direction with so many people that's with them as well to be standing over there?
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, because we can see that they not on camera, so that means they got to be a foot or two, or maybe right behind the camera. That's some reckless ass shooting just to start busting at a nigga. And then why is Takeoff being shot, bruh? You know what I'm talking about? Why is Takeoff being shot? Because we seen that Quavo kind of took off. So why the fuck was Takeoff getting shot?
I think this picture, you know, kind of speaks to the recklessness of the shooting as well. You got two windows that are shot out over here, and this one is right. You know, when the shooting's going on, is right around where Quavo was standing. So, and the front one is closer to where Migo Bands was standing. So, in my opinion, that's the second shooter was closer to the railing to get more of an angle, not only on Migo Bands but Quavo, and that's who shot off the windows. That's just my opinion.
See, that's the crazy part about what the Houston police know that we don't, because they have forensics and shit. You know what I mean? They can see what angle the bullets came from. They can see if it came from the side, if it came straight to the front. You know what I mean? They can see exactly which angle all these bullets in this glass came from.
The only guess we can make for a head wound is the video where Mike Prince touches his head on the ground.
Yeah.
And we don't know if that's entrance or exit. So.
Okay, can y'all hear me now?
Yeah, we hear you.
I don't know what's going on with my main page. Okay.
Oh, you good.
So y'all gotta catch me up because I couldn't hear nothing.
Okay, what we was basically saying was that we was talking about, could the footage be better, could the police bring to light or make it look better, bring the quality out? And he was telling me, nah, they can't do that. The pixels that are there, what's there. So even the police might not be able to get a better view of what we got. You know what I mean? This might be it for everybody. Besides them goddamn cameras that should be in the bowling alley, we hoping.
I mean, you can add some stabilization and enhancements to make it slightly more clear, but it's no different than editing a photo. You're not going to be able to super enhance it to where, like I said, to where it's going to upscale it to full HD, and you clearly see what's happening.
Now, it was said, somebody asked earlier about the cameras, right? We have somebody in the chat that says they're from Houston, and that it was two ways in and out of the bowling alley, right? And then they also somebody inboxed me saying that somebody said it is cameras. Now, Sco, you went in person.
Yeah, I went in person. Yeah.
Did you see any cameras by the bowling alley?
Nah, I'm be honest with y'all. I went in. I did not see the cameras. If the cameras, like I said, if I was there to steal something, they would have fooled me. I would have started stealing right there where I was in the area because I didn't see no cameras when I was out there. Y'all know I was there. I was there for at least almost an hour. You know what I'm talking about? Walking around. Of course, I was on camera, but then I got off camera and looked around. You know what I'm talking about? And I couldn't find the camera. Every camera was in there. Do they got cameras inside the bowling alley? Yes. Did I see a camera that was facing directly at that glass window with them shots in it? Yeah. All that shit.
Okay.
So either way through the window, they should have seen, they should have still kind of, was able to see what happened. You know what I mean?
Right. And I did see that some of the pictures that leaked online was from inside the bowling alley. Like we saw the actual like window pane in the photos. So
Yep. And see where that window is right there. People were actually sitting right there eating. It's a bar right there. So that's a whole sit down lounge area. And, but they was closing, so I'm guessing nobody was over. That's why nobody else got hurt that was inside.
Right.
At least from what we do. At least from what we don't we think, because we keep talking about these three people who got shot. We don't really do we know Mickey where the girl was actually at when she got shot?
Yes, we do.
we do.
Okay, where was
That's
she
what
at?
you get for being late.
Super late.
No, we haven't got there yet, though. We're gonna get there, though.
And let me tell you, Sco, yo, it's crazy when you break it down frame by frame how much you actually see.
Do you think this is blood on the floor?
I personally think it could be scuff marks, honestly.
Yeah, I don't know about. I think it'd be a little more red because that ground is a hardwood ground. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, that's.
So I would think, I
thought it looked more like dirt, like a dirt.
Yeah, it'd be a little more red than I think if that was blood, especially in the white area. I mean, it look a little red through that white area, but like it should be.
Red.
Yeah, but like it should be a little redder though, right? If it's
Right.
fresh blood, it just you know what I mean. Fresh blood should be a little redder than that. So
That's what
I'm
I was
not.
thinking.
Yeah, I'm not for sure, but I mean that could be. I mean, but shit, who knows, man? Like you said, we can only see what we can really see. But,
Right.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, pause real quick. Bo, drop the Discord link again in the chat. Where is Marco at?
I haven't been able to get a hold of him.
I'm missing an assistant, Sco.
Oh no, y'all on point over here. Salute to everybody in the building, gang. Salute to everybody.
And again, thank you for pulling up.
Yeah, for
man.
sure. Nice to have you join.
Oh no, man! I know y'all over here rocking out. You know, like I said, I found her on Instagram, just hashtagging different things. I came across her content, and I wanted her to most definitely pull up to my show and break it down to me every night because I know for a fact she online, she doing her thing, she looking around. You know what I mean? I
That's
love the
why-
fact that she really grinding.
That's why I mess with her in the first place. She reports what she knows, and she only states what can be proven, and doesn't entertain all the nonsense.
Yeah, there's a lot of nonsense out there. It's hard to click on videos right now. I've been looking at a lot of videos. I've been looking at every time people drop something new, I go watch it, and it's always leading to just a bunch of.
How far do you even make it into these videos? Because I'm shutting them off pretty
Oh
quick.
man, I'm talking about. You know what? Sometimes the comments will fuck it up. Sometimes I just scroll down the comments real quick. Everybody like, this is bullshit. I'm like, yeah, but 9 times out of 10, this is bullshit. So yeah.
In my comment section though, to be real, a lot of times I get a lot of support, but a lot of people be mad because I'm only stating facts. It's like they be wanting me to blow up.
Exactly.
It's entertainment. They want to hear what they want to hear.
But thank y'all for who's really down with your girl in the Truth Team movement. Like for real, like I wouldn't even imagine a couple weeks ago to even be to this point. I was just trying to post my facts on my Instagram page. That was it. I only had, when I watched back at the Skull live that I went on for the first time, I had 5 subscribers or followers on Instagram. So I appreciate y'all for really supporting your girl. We just getting started.
Skull, I'll point this out to you right here. At this point, this is Migo Bands right here in the blue. This is when he runs into the girl in the nun outfit. So if he was the target that they're aiming at, this is potentially around when she could have got shot.
And I swear, Quavo look like he's ducking and trying to move his head.
Yeah, he looks like he's really, really dodging.
We lost Skull.
We did lose Skull.
Okay.
I agree, Supreme. He's one of the only lives I'll watch.
Yeah, my bad, gang.
All right, there you go. Also, right here, I can pull up some different files that we've edited here to make this a little more clear. We're getting into the territory where I have all of these steel frames, and so I'm gonna pull those up instead to reference for this next part.
And again, shout out to Bo. He came through with this.
Salute to Bo. Where
We
Bo
be
is?
talking 2, 3,
Right
4
here.
o'clock in the morning, and I'll be telling him to do this.
Oh, Big Bo. That's Big Bo.
Yep. So this is what we use for Mickey's video that she put out today. So if you guys want to go review any of this, how she breaks it down, she points out some of the cliff notes on what we're kind of describing tonight. You get a chance to pause the video, you know, use the ledger or whatever we have over here.
This shit is crazy. That
Okay.
is creative. That's crazy in a motherfucker. Let me see. Oh, no, let me do it real quick. Let me see what I'm looking for real quick. Give me one channel. Give me 1 second. I'm looking for who is this?
Oh, y'all, can we do it?
I'm looking for Joshua. I see Joshua. He on the ground, ain't he? Is Joshua on the ground over there?
Yep.
Oh,
Joshua on the goddamn ground. Let me see who else I'm looking for here. I'm looking for. Let me see who is this. I'm looking for Migo Band. That's Migo Bands right there. It's gonna be Migo Bands way down.
See, I gave Migo Benz a little halo because I felt like he was trying to save the crew.
But look at Quavo. Quavo is gone. Quavo is the farthest person in the whole deal. He's the furthest.
Yeah, he's out of there.
He chopped out running. He didn't really. I'm not sure if he looked back for takeoff or what happened, but he chopped out. He got about the way.
Yeah, no, he's out of there.
so Scope, do you
Oh,
see
yeah.
what we see in this frame? Or
I'm
what
looking at the
could-
red
what-
dots. Tell me, y'all, what is the? I'm looking at the red dots.
This
Go ahead, bro.
This is Takeoff right here as he begins to fall. This is around where I feel like Takeoff got shot in the head. Because we can see when his body goes limp.
You think that's gonna be the back of the head shot?
Back or the front, I'm not willing to speculate on that. That's why I do think Bankroll Fresh. If you wanted my best guess, I do
we
think
gotta
Bankroll
correct
Fresh
that.
shot him right here.
It's Bankroll Chris allegedly.
Bankroll
not
Chris,
Bankroll
my
Chris.
bad.
Yeah.
My bad. Bankroll Chris, little baby Bankroll.
All right, go to the next frame when we see the next set.
This is the exact next frame here for you. Now you got both assistants helping the one assistant helping the injured assistant here. The one in the red hat.
Yeah. Let me see the MC and Takeoff. What is Takeoff doing in this frame over here?
Takeoff is continuing to fall. So now in the previous frame, we had his shoulders a little more over his knees, where you were almost in the position to bend down and pick something off the ground. He's just not that far forward. And now we have him more in a seated position, like
Yeah.
if he was going to be sitting in a chair. So
And
that's
I
why,
check
to
out
me,
the-
around these frames is where he got, his fatal blow. Because you're going to see, this is frame by frame right here, this breakdown. So you're going to see how drastically it changes to the next frame. Look at this. That's the next frame.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see.
Now he's doing the lean back. He's all the way laid out from the knees up.
Yeah, he most definitely shot. He's shot.
Right.
And at this point in time, where's Lil Cam? He been gone.
Lil
Yeah,
Kim's
he in the
been
building.
gone. He's
He been
inside.
gone.
If at
So-
best this yellow right here is him, but I can't verify that.
So
Because in my video, I do show it's somebody else that had a yellow hoodie on also.
yeah, it was actually a female standing over there with a yellow hoodie on.
Right.
Yeah,
it was
that
a female. Uh-huh.
So here's Lil Cam. This is a little bit of a jump to the next frame, but at best he could be this yellow here.
Yeah.
So he's all the way in the building at this point.
And that's when, tell me, is when y'all look at the video in full motion, is that when y'all start to hear y'all hearing the gunshots both going off at this time?
Yes,
We know for
yes,
a fact
this-
guns are
yes.
ripping right now during these frames.
Right.
This is the
This
gun
is
frame.
when Young No's scrambling for his life on the ground and guns are dumping.
Do you think anybody's shooting at Quavo right now?
I do, because of this.
Yes, and
There
I
we go.
agree.
There we go. That's what I was asking. I see the windows down there. So I'm asking, do you feel like somebody is shooting? Who the fuck is shooting down there? Who's shooting?
I believe there's a shooter to either behind her or her right. Again, also, I've been telling you guys there's this drain in the videos. You can use this for reference on how people change positions in the cameras because it can be very disorienting. But I do believe there's someone to this whoever our camera woman, her direct left, and then someone a little further off to her right, closer to the railing. I do believe that's why everybody, was ducking here. To me, it could be either or one of them that shot out the windows. But to me, if someone's along the railing, they got a better angle to be hitting these windows.
And y'all have, let me see on those pictures right there, the bullet holes are not in the window, right? Are they in the window?
Nah, these
No.
are
I think
boarded
this
up.
was, yeah,
But
this
y'all have,
was,
yeah, but y'all have pictures of the bullet holes in the windows?
We did not.
because one thing I made sure with them,
Mhm.
it's a reputable place they get this info, like these pictures from.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had me and my other Marco went back and forth about using certain pictures. No, we got to make sure it's a.
And you're right in what you're pointing out. I'm assuming these got shot because they're boarded up. I don't know for a fact they got shot because they're boarded up.
Let me see. Well, I'm gonna say, go back to that one more time. Go back to that one more time. The last picture. Let me see. I'm gonna say this. When I went there, I don't think that white board was there.
Right. So they probably already replaced the window at that point.
Let me see. Let me see. I'm looking. Yeah, there. Yeah. That's not there. When I go there, remember, I showed y'all in my video how the door looked at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And yeah, it was
and
the
I
actual
used your video as a reference point when we was in the meeting.
Yeah. So you're right. That wasn't there right there. So that right there most definitely got shot up. That's the door little Cam running through though.
No,
Right?
that's not the door.
Okay, that's not the door. My bad.
So I can show you another picture to clarify what you're seeing there too.
So where is Lil Cam? Did he run to that opposite end down there? Which door is Lil Cam going to from this?
The door. Okay, so this image on this window here is of a bowler, and that's to the right of the doors. The
Okay, yes, right. The door. Okay, so yeah, the door is right there, right? The door's on the other side, right there. Okay.
To the left of it.
Okay. And tell me, is Mickey in my video? Mickey, is that board right there? Is that Love You Twin? Was that there?
So no, it wasn't.
Oh yeah, I'm confused. Now I'm forgetting. Like, damn, was that there the whole time? I just didn't see.
When I pulled up your video and shared it, and I'm like, because I use yours as a reference point, because you're the only actual person I know that went there, right? So I'm like, I don't think that was there, but this was actually prior to you going. This picture.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay, yep. You're right. Then that shit was shot up, and we also know that it was a hole at the bottom of that wall down there, right? Mickey.
Yeah,
I wasn't able to identify the hole. Where was the hole?
No. We showed the hole in my video. In my video, we showed a big ass hole at the bottom of the door on my live. We was like, "What's that about?" We can't say what it is really, but it don't look. It ain't there in this video. In that video y'all just showed, it wasn't there.
Mm-hmm.
So something happened over there by that dope.
This picture would be a lot older. This is from their Google Maps page.
So in this picture right here that you just put up, it was a big ass hole at the bottom of the wall down there, right, Mickey? It was like
over here.
Right, you're correct.
Yeah, it was like a hole at the bottom of the wall.
By the door over here.
Yeah. On the other side over there.
Over here?
Over here. Yep, it was over there. It was on that side.
Okay, well that changes things a little bit because I do think somebody has to be on this angle shooting over here. So I wonder who would be shooting that.
That's that's what I'm saying. But I can't really say if that's what it is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
This shit is crazy, man.
Hey, when it's that breaking it down frame by frame, have you scratch your head now? Like I tell everybody, it's not all the way official. Everybody's eyes is different. It's a couple things I found in frame by frame that I argued people down one time I didn't see. Like the alleged gun and
But Parker, the issue I have with that statement that would be Migo Bands shooting at yellow is that we see when Migo Bands puts his gun up and runs away. Never once does he aim in that direction. So what your statement doesn't support what we can see.
Trying to find my charger. Okay, everybody, make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. So continue to support your girl. Thank y'all for rocking out with me tonight. I know some of y'all may be cooking, but I appreciate y'all taking time to chill with your girl. And shout out to Skull for pulling up on me.
Salute to everybody in the video. Oh yeah, salute, gang, salute. I had to pull up. I was over there on my show. You was on my show tonight too. You've been working. You've been grinding all night. You pulled up on me. I pulled up on you. So salute to the goddamn Truth gang, y'all. Keep rocking with Mickey Truth, aka Mickey Facts. You feel me? That's all she's coming with is truth and facts. That's it. Now, like I said, I found her, y'all, just by just doing my research on Instagram, and there she was. And when I looked at her damn page, I said, hold up now, who is this? I was like, man, let me tap in. Let me tap in with her, because she ain't bullshit. You hear me?
Hey,
So,
and I appreciate you. I say it so many times. I know they be like, "Oh, well, goddamn, we get it." But no, a couple weeks ago, I wouldn't even thought I would be doing this right now, like on this level. And I'm just still getting started, but so much success as far as getting Mickey Truth platform together has came, and I definitely appreciate you for real. Like 5 followers on Instagram when I talked to you on your show, Sco. 5. No YouTube.
and
So
then
that says a lot.
yeah, you know,
5.
yeah. No, that, hey, like when I seen
We're
them,
almost to 1,000. Let's get to 1,000.
yeah, get her up to 1,000, gang. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. A lot of people watch sometimes, like on my show, they watch, they don't subscribe. Nah, y'all make sure you hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, so y'all can know whenever she getting ready to go live. Follow her on Instagram so she can give y'all the drop on what's going on the show later on tonight. That's how she do it. She gonna give you some hints about what we finna talk about tonight. So y'all make sure you follow her on Instagram, subscribe to the channel so y'all can always know exactly when she finna pull up and pop her Salute to Mickey Facts, aka Mickey Truth, aka Mickey Facts. Salute to goddamn Bojangles too. Salute to my dog Bojangles. You feel me?
Yes,
Salute, fam.
yes,
Salute, bro.
This is the
Yeah,
last
well,
thing we can see in this video. Sorry to cut you off. Before we move on to the next one, and this is just the alleged camera person here. But we can tell it's a female with straight hair and everything. That'll be kind
Okay,
of
so I'm
important to
gonna
what we point
clarify
out.
something right now, because y'all always know in my videos I say, "Yo, pull my card." I want to retract something I said a couple weeks ago. After seeing this video frame by frame, I do not believe that is Salvadorian Shorty. Okay, and the reason why I don't believe it's her, and it's possibly is the girl in the black dress that we do not know who she is we later see the red dress further up while the camera's still going. So I'm the one, I will correct myself if it wasn't together. So I will say that y'all heard it from me directly. After seeing the frame by frame, I do not believe that's her. Okay.
Hey, that's what journalists do, though. That's what journalists do. Sometimes we report things, and we keep doing our research. We discover, okay, now let me take that, let me erase that, and fill it in with the right answer. So that's just part of being a journalist and doing your thing on YouTube. We gonna find out shit, and we're gonna realize, that ain't what I thought it was. Let me double back and look again. So that's just part of doing a great job and really keeping it 100 with your people. That's all that is.
Mm-hmm. So
for those asking, it's Mickey Truth 2022 on all platforms except Twitter. Twitter is Truth 22 Mickey. And we're on Discord because, like I told y'all, I've been trying to keep up with all these messages, but I can't. So Discord, Bo and Marco, they can kind of filter through so that everybody
can join the Discord.
Yes. And they be on it. Because half the time I be late looking at messages. I be like, wait, y'all been texting me since 5 a.m.
Yeah, we'll be in there just hanging out. So, we can hop in, chat with you, cut it up with you guys whenever. Just hop in the Discord, join the community. You guys can discuss stuff in there, present, some facts you think you find to us. We can verify them or not and talk to you from there.
Now, Bo, let's get to where we see the female victim, though.
Okay, this is the second video. Just one thing I was going to point out real quick. This is the drain I keep referencing. It's straight across from the door. So if you guys are going through these videos on your own, again, like I'll show you in this one, see it right here in the middle. It's an easy focal point to understand where the cameras and people are moving. Just to bring that point up for people if you're going to look through this on your own. All right, there's an important frame, in my opinion, before we get to the girl. A couple different ones. I know you pointed these out in your video, but I don't know if Sco's seen some of these.
Okay, yeah.
And this camera view is going to be the opposite view, right? Because that's the
Correct.
door they're standing in front of right now. That's the door with the holes at the bottom. Remember, y'all, it's not a hole at the bottom of that brick, right? You see that brick going down like that? You see the brick going down? Yes, on my video, that's the hole. The hole is the bottom of the brick wall right there. No hole right there right now, but it's a hole at the bottom, big ass hole at the bottom of the brick wall all of a sudden. I'm not for sure what that was about, but that's what I'm looking at my video now on my phone actually. And that's exactly where the hole was at.
Miss Tina 0918.
That's
fine.
that's interesting because that's right. This camera is basically ends up right behind Mike Prince and Jenna in the black puffy jacket. So, take from that what you will.
Somebody was shooting low.
Exactly.
Yeah, people are alleging the young Noah shooting. I'm not sure on that.
Okay, pause 1 minute, Bo. All right, for those who want to talk more into audio of the video, talk more into the shooting, we're going to have to do that on a different date. If you are certified in anything, definitely reach out to me and we can make it, we can set it up. I just too much speculation because like no official autopsy is out. Anybody can call themselves expert, but if you really have the credentials and you want to talk about it just from your perspective, we can definitely do it, but we'll set it up at a different time.
This guy has been identified. His name is like Rusty or something on his
That's correct.
On his social profiles. I don't know if Mickey cares if I give out his @ but I do know his @. But
no, I mean it's public. We only give out public information that's already out there.
So yeah. But yeah, his @ is a heavy walker. So heavy_walker.
Who's the nigga in the black shirt again? Who's that?
This is Cam W, that big bad wolf.
Okay.
Allegedly. Remember, everything's a legend.
Allegedly.
Right.
Nigga look like Gangsta Williams, goddamn baby brother who just cast.
And I just want y'all to look. I just got to point out, just for those who know, like it's official. I pointed this similarity 2 weeks ago. Okay, people just not getting up on it, but it's on my Instagram. I already pointed it out. Go back and watch Skull's show where I originally came on. I pointed it out.
That was the episode. Somebody gotta die, right? Somebody gotta die. That was that episode.
Right.
Yeah,
correct.
I can watch that episode. The Somebody Gotta Die episode, gang, on my channel. That's the one where Mickey True first came out and dropped the bombs on us. You know what I mean? That boy, she dropped some bombs that night. That was a crazy night because she brought everything from her gram right to the show and broke it all down.
Exactly. Well, Gabby, I still appreciate you for watching, even though you gave me a thumbs down. That's fine. Thank you for your view.
Yeah, I don't know what this guy's connection is here, but at this point, he about goes to grab a bankroll for whatever reason. Right here is when it comes in a little clear. This is the camera one. This is who I think is camera one right here. See this girl?
Yeah.
With her phone?
Yeah.
We'll see her a little more clearly. We haven't been able to identify her.
And for those who watch my video, y'all had homework. Who can tell me who that is?
You'll see her more clearly in a second.
I've been watching. I've been looking. I can almost tell you almost everybody, but I cannot figure out who that is.
We don't know who this is either. I don't know of him being any importance. I just use him for reference in the timeline to both angles because you can see him clearly throughout key events in both angles. So he's an easy reference point.
And he goes back into the bowling alley, right?
Yeah, he does eventually go back into the bowling alley. So here's the camera woman's head. Well, she'll pop out a lot clearer here in a second.
Didn't he got some slides on?
Who? This guy?
Is that a sock I see come out the back of that nigga shit?
I'm not sure. I think it's just white on the back of his
maybe
shoe.
it's just
I know not.
I was just telling that boy got the Bruce Lee's on.
The stove look. Now, who would have thought to look at that? Nobody but stove.
Now,
Oh, yeah, make
we're
sure
going
you
to see a
focus
couple
in.
things here in a second. Let me skip this pause.
Now, Skull, pay attention.
Okay.
Pay attention to his pocket here. It'll come in clear again here in a second. After we see this other camera person. This is who we're pretty sure is the other camera person because they follow the path of that camera. It's a sweet finger.
And I want y'all to also go back and look at the dice game footage or the bowling alley footage. I'm not sure if it's the same spot, but you can see his white hoodie pocket is bulky there too.
You know what I'm going to take a guess on? I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm going to take a guess and say there's probably over 10, 15 guns there.
I'm pretty sure everybody had a gun.
Yeah, I think it's over 10, 15 guns out there. I think niggas pulled up. Ain't no security to stop nobody from going in. I showed y'all that. Remember, I showed y'all my Instagram that, nigga, you know what I mean? You can take anything in this motherfucker. Ain't nobody stopping you from doing shit.
I ain't gonna lie. If I was there, I probably would have been strapped too. I mean,
Right.
that type of situation.
Nobody stops you. Nobody stops you from going in. It's like a bar setup. The bowling alley is like a bar situation. You just walk in. Nobody checks you down. Nobody frisks you. When I went in there, I just walked in. I could just start bowling. I could have went out something to drink. Nobody stopped me. Nobody asked nothing. So with this being a hood,
It's a regular old
Houston,
bowling alley.
Yeah, this is Houston. So remember, they home. So them niggas comfortable. Hell yeah, we got our pistol out. Hell yeah, they got a pistol on. We at the crib. We have to get on no flight to come out here, nigga. We live here. So, you know what I mean? We got our guns outside. That's what they do. And you ain't moving with the mob and y'all ain't got no gun. You feel me?
And y'all, in Texas, that's open carry there?
There's open carry there. Now, I'm going to say this. It's open carry, but I'm sure a few of these niggas got felons. A few of these niggas got some goddamn felonies. So, yeah, so remember when the police show up, a lot of niggas got to get the fuck out of there. If you got a gun on you, you a felon, you done been in prison before, you on probation, you on parole, you got to move around. Niggas smoking weed, remember, that's still illegal out here. You can carry a pistol, but you can't have a blunt. Remember that.
Right.
Really?
Yes, you can carry a pistol, but you better not have no weed.
Yeah, you still can't have drugs with weapons.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? So, yeah, you don't get caught with both, damn sure. You know what I mean? Damn sure you get caught with both. But, yeah, so at the end of the day, yeah, in Texas, the rules are a little funny, but if you're not a convicted felon, then yeah, you can carry. You got your pistol on you.
I just had to do my first block on the live. But, yeah, I don't have time for that.
If you see her trying to sneak record, this would be the angle where we see part of Cam W's back and then where we see part of her arm, and this is before she walks behind him. So that's the portion of the timeline that we're in. And to me, this is a weapon right here. So if anybody knows who this is, if you think you can find her, that's one more person we could try and ask about this. Yeah, and she didn't want to be found because at the end of that last video, she asked TMZ to blur her face because she shows her face in it. So she didn't want to be found.
I kind of call myself the GOAT of finding stuff out, and I can't do it. I haven't been able to do it.
I'm gonna say this to y'all. A lot of people think that just because people gotta go talk to the police, that means they won't talk to the blogs. That's not true. In the Mo3 case, the girl who actually led the police directly to her baby daddy who killed Mo3, that girl was on my show. She pulled up and talked shit several nights. You know what I mean? So, and I think she's due to be in trial. She's a part of the trial. She's a big part of the trial. The biggest. That's where Mo3 was leaving her house. That's where he died. He got killed. That's where her baby daddy came after he killed him. So, yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's
I wonder
that's crazy.
if they do that to indirectly to be like, well, I technically ain't told the police. I told the blogger.
Oh,
no, I think either way, people gonna look at it like, well, if they can put you in danger, bitch, you in danger. And if somebody mad, you really to the blogger or the police. Either way, you was there, and they can prove you was there, and then you making a statement. Oh no! Yeah, you slipping. But like I said, we don't know how well that anybody know these girls. You know how the rappers are. They might have some new chicks pull up. We're not for sure if any of these chicks are really big. They really know them, or they just the girls for the night. You feel me? Are they the girls for the night?
Say they flock together from my research.
Okay. Right. Throughout the night, they stuck together. Like in all the pictures we can see, they all stuck together.
Because they most definitely groupies for the night. You hear me?
Right.
Oh, for sure.
They most definitely groupies for the night.
I would agree with that.
Yeah. So do they know them? Are they around all the time? Do y'all just break them out every blue moon? That's how a lot of niggas do these little groupies
now,
out here.
I will say, and I meant to say earlier because I heard you say on your show about how the invitation process worked. I did find on Jay Prince Jr. allegedly on his Facebook page, he actually had like posts out there about these frequent or every week bowling parties where you had to like hit up the inbox and for the invite type thing. I did find that on a public Facebook page that's supposed to be Jay Prince Jr. So
now what we want to know is this, because I know niggas who throw parties, right? And they'll be like, hey, private party, or hit me up for the invite for the location. But when you get to that location, it's actually an open spot, but they didn't want niggas to know where they was gonna be at. So at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, you got to hit me up if you want to know where we going to all be at. But when you get there, it's still other people there. So that's why I'm asking, was there actually that they rented out? Was nobody else allowed inside? Or was it just like an invitation thing? If
Allegedly,
you
what I've heard is that princes hold events at this bowling alley all the time.
Yeah, I heard that too.
That lines up with the Facebook post. However, I have reached out to a couple of the females that have been identified to ask, like, how did you get an invitation, or like how did it work? Nobody had comment for it. I'll just throw that out there.
Hey, no, I will throw this out there too, Mickey Truth. When I went inside that bowling alley, for it to be a private event would make a lot of sense because it wasn't big at all.
Right.
It's not big. It's not big at all.
You can see that from the Google Maps pictures too. It's not very big.
It's not very big. Like the way a normal
they got
bowling
like
alley
what, 3
is.
or 4 lanes or something.
That's
like
it, bro. When I walked in there, bro, it was like when I went in there, it was like a little chick over there bowling. I could see like 3, 4 more lanes. Besides, maybe like 4 or 5 lanes in total. It wasn't big. You could walk deep off in there.
I got a question. This pool table that the dice game allegedly was played on isn't in the bowling alley, or was that somewhere else?
It's in the bowling alley.
That's inside the bowling alley. When you go in there, like I said, you walk in there. You see them lights behind the head right now? There's a big ass chandelier right there when you walk in. If you go to the left of that chandelier, you're going bowling. If you go to the right, you go to a lounge area with where a pool table is at, and chairs and sit down area. Somebody's like a little chill area over there. It's like a little lounge area. You feel me? So if you walk in and you go to the left, you go on bowling. You go to the right, you go onto the dice table.
Okay.
Here's a better idea of the lanes. So what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lanes.
You see what I'm saying? It wasn't. When I walked in there, it wasn't that big at all.
This is the dining area behind the windows. So this will be the 4th window that got shot right here.
See, look, and you see, hey, look, you see, that's the opposite. When you come in, you go to the right, you going that way. You go to the left, you going bowling. You know what I'm
Well,
talking
I don't know where the entrance is, so I don't know if this is the 4th window for the entrance, but it gives you an idea.
Right. Okay.
I don't know where this is at in there.
No, I'm not for sure. I can't say exactly where that's at. It might be a little ducked off area. Maybe maybe you go behind a door that's somewhere.
Yeah, like a little private area.
Yeah, maybe like a little private area or something like that. I'm not for sure.
Okay.
There's a better picture of the lanes. It looks like only 4 total.
Yeah, it wasn't big at all. Like I told you, when I walked in there, I was so shocked at how small it was in there. You feel me?
And I swear it looked like it was.
Oh, that's a mirror. That's why I counted more. I think that's a mirror. So there's only 4 lanes total.
Yeah, it wasn't. I said, but I walked in there, it looked like a private situation, most definitely. I was like, oh, this shit ain't big at all, man. A lot of people can't even come here and bowl. You know what I mean? Like, this is something low key.
Okay, Bo, let's go to the next frame.
I didn't get a chance to eat the food there. You know what I mean? I didn't get a chance to eat, but you know what I mean?
I must say, was that Buckethead that was on the picture?
Another thing that I know Mickey pointed out is a lot of people kept getting questions about two people in yellow hoodies.
Yeah, it is a bar, Miss Trina. It is a bar in the bowling alley, Miss Trina. It's a bar. You can get drinks inside there.
You can see the alleged camera woman walking off now, so you can follow the time of the events from the other angle. We're assuming this is the camera girl that was hired for the event right here in the other yellow hoodie.
Object we believe is the camera.
Yeah.
Right. So she's just got a camera around her neck. Her name's Queen Cozy. Right there. So if you had anybody confused on another yellow hoodie, that's your other yellow hoodie.
Yeah, that's the other yellow hoodie, yeah. But you can see she got like a backpack or something on.
Right. She got like a backpack and a camera around her neck.
Yeah.
And she tails in the building. I said that in my video. She goes in quick.
She goes in. Rightfully so. All right, we're going to have to skip this part. It's about to be the arrow.
There go those alleged plant pans I pointed out. Them stars.
Yeah, that's the nigga wearing the J's, right? He got the Jordan 12s on with the taxi, the white and black Jordan 12s on.
Yep. Sco, what is these called? Purses? Like, what are they called?
That's like it's like something like a man bag. It looks like
satchel.
Yeah, like a satchel. It's like it's made by Gucci. Like it's a Gucci satchel.
See, somebody clowned me earlier because I said that. I said a man purse or a satchel. They were like,
Yeah.
that's not what it's called.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Niggas, they say that's the shit. I mean, I don't know. I don't got one. Let's just put it like that, Mickey. I don't got one. But
they call them a merce, man purse.
Yeah, but
Oh my gosh.
cats be rocking that. But I'm gonna say this: the reason why cats rock them is because they got money, cell phone, might have a pistol. You know what I'm talking about? That's why a lot of cats rock them. For real, that's like a little bag you put your stuff in, so your pockets don't look bulky. Remember, niggas walk around their pockets looking all bulky. Dudes start getting them, so their pockets won't look bulky. If you got a phone with you, got a big knot of money on you, you got, you know what I'm talking about? You got a little bag of weed on you, all that shit. You need a bag to put it in. So I most definitely understand why niggas have them, but I don't got one. Man, I understand why. I get it. I most did. I had bulky, a lot of shit in my pockets before. And I'm like, man, but yeah, I can't get one of them joints.
Now y'all saw Joshua Washington walk past, but as we saw, he did come back.
All right, and at this point, this is when Mike Prince followed, and this is how we know the camera's behind Mike Prince, because this is his hat right here.
Yep.
So you can see Mike Prince's head, you can see Migo Band's head. Clearly, the camera
That damn finger, man. That damn finger.
The whole damn time, bro.
Nigga, bite that damn finger off, man. That damn finger.
For real.
That damn finger, man. That finger, man. You can't see nothing
blocked
with
half
that finger.
the information we could have had.
Yep, that finger blocked a lot. Every time I look at the video, I'm like, that damn finger. Like, damn. What was you doing? That's how you know she was trying to sneak and record. Though whoever was doing that, they were trying to be real low key with it. Yeah, they were trying to be.
Both those women were.
Now this is what I want you to everybody pay attention now.
And that's a gun.
That's a gun.
Allegedly.
This is the first he pulled it up, and you don't see him aim at the door or at Little Cam at all.
I agree with that.
Because now he's already running. So this is before Little Cam's even tried to run in the building. We already established that from the other angle. But this is when Migo Band starts backing up. In my opinion, that's because this is the point the person that he hits, Banco Chris, is now up fire on him, along with whoever else is standing over there. So at what point, when he's turning away from the door, does Migo Bands ever shoot at the door or even shoot at all? That's what I want to ask you guys. Everybody says he's shooting at Little Cam. He's not shooting at Little Cam. Little Cam hasn't ran yet. You guys just watch the frame by frame of video 1. Now here's the part that a lot of people haven't noticed. Migo Band's hat, too, if you watch the videos of the aftermath, is still on the ground, right?
Okay.
Right there, so...
When we see him bagging up in that video, he has no hat on?
Once he hits the girl, he still has a hat on when he's backing up in the video. We don't really see him lose his hat from the other angle.
That's what I'm saying. So when the fuck did he lose that hat, bruh?
Right there when he runs into the...
when he was...
so this is after he bagging up now. Now he's been bagging up already, right? He's already bagging up.
So now he's turning around to like run correctly.
There you go. Right here is when he's turning around. This is before Little Cam's even ran. And right now is when Little Cam's starting to run in the door. Now Migo Bands is fully fleeing for his life to the point where he's running into these people over here. Like Mike Prince, this camera woman, and the other girl you're about to see. His hat clearly just falls off. And I don't even know if it gets bumped off. It wasn't very tight on his head. I think it just fell off.
So is this what's happening whenever we see Little Cam running through the door? Is this what's going on the other end down there?
Yes, yes. I can show you that real quick. If I pull back up my clips from camera angle 1.
And definitely like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel.
This is Migo Bands right here. This is the point we're at on angle 2. This is when he's starting to run into people. So you got Lil Cam going in the door now, but this wasn't until after when Migo Bands started turning around, he was up here by this floor drain I keep telling you guys about.
Yeah.
He was here. And Lil Cam was still over here. So as Migo Bands is running and turns his back to the door, that's when Little Cam's also running. So all this theory of him shooting at Little Cam right now isn't even plausible. Migo Bands is all the way down here running into this camera right now. So you telling me how he's shooting at the door with his back turned running into people?
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? But in that clip, remember in that clip, Migo Bands is standing in a good place to shoot. Look, that hole in that damn wall then at the bottom, though.
But if you go back here, do you ever see his gun go in that direction? Because this is when he just ups his fire. If we go to just before the arrow.
And he's going backwards with it, right? That's when he fall, right? So when he falls... They right in front of the door.
Everybody's still standing around.
Everybody, it's cool. Everything cool. Niggas all over there.
Right there is when I think he punched him. When you see Migo Band's head pop up right there. Right here when you see his head pop in. Yeah. That's his hat right here. This is when I think he punches him. Because he dips right out of frame.
Hey, tell me, do y'all feel like it's a possibility that Migo Band could have been the one that just jumped everything off because he felt like Quavo was very irritated?
Possible.
So at first I thought that, right?
And then you see him here.
But right before his legs turned and whatever happened, right? Something happened right before it, but I can't get an idea of what it was.
That's what people.
Something happened right before it.
That's when people are saying it's a muffled gunshot. People keep saying that
I
it's a
still
low
can't.
muffled gunshot. That's why everybody. Because you notice when that nigga feet turn, everybody must start moving. He don't just move by itself. When his feet turn in that little video, everybody's feet start moving. So
Right,
like
Tony.
something happened that made everybody move.
I can't hear the muffled shot. Now that's something I've been saying from the start. I just can't hear it.
Now, to make a point on your question, Sco, if you see his gun here, it's pointed down still. So, in my opinion, he's just raising it. So, when we see him on camera with it extended straight out, this is him in the process of raising his weapon. That's my opinion.
You don't think he did no shooting so far? No, nothing.
I don't think he's done any shooting, and I think if he shot it all, it's right. It's going to be right here where we see his gun all the way extended. And
could this be the reason why niggas opened up on him? Could niggas that got the shooting down there because he pulled that gun out? Niggas get the up on him.
I disagree with that, and I'm say why. And we can't go back to the frame. Maybe I missed something. We don't have the audio tonight. I feel like I heard the gunshot before he even raised his gun.
Right, I agree. So that's why I can't tell if, like, because Bankroll already got hit, if this is when they're both up and fire on each other and they start shooting first, or if Migo Band starts with the weapon first and then that's when they pull theirs. I don't know what
where is
people
Takeoff?
saw.
Is Takeoff in front of him or behind him right now?
Takeoff is
behind
way
him.
over in this direction, running for his life.
Okay.
And this is the assistant right here. You can see his pants.
Yeah. Is it possible? Hey, is it a possibility Migo Band actually shot the damn assistant right there? No.
Now,
Yeah.
I said before,
Yeah.
if anybody possibly, I would say
Look, he
possibly.
falling, y'all. He falling and shit. Look, he got the gun out and he falling and he's stumbling and falling and shit with it.
Right?
Could that nigga actually let that bitch go and they got the going? You know what I mean?
It's possible.
But either way, we know from this angle that he couldn't have shot Takeoff though.
And thus he was still shooting, wildly with his back turned, which I don't have any evidence to support.
Now, this is the part, because you asked this on your show the other day. Where was the female victim?
Do you see what's starting the frame right here? This is her head. This is Migo Bands. Because she has a veil on, so you can still see it right here. The camera's all over the place. This is her clutch. You can see her clutch, her purse under her arm.
Mm-hmm.
This is the back of her dress, like the zip, and she's got that sheer top on.
I see it now. Now I see it. I couldn't see it at first. Now I see it.
Here's her handbag. Here's her shoulder. Here's the back of her dress. This is her head. The veil. This is Migo Bands. Just about ran into her because he pretty much runs into this whole crowd.
But that makes sense for him to raise his gun and somebody starts shooting in his direction and she gets hit.
I also got a question for you, Sco. What's this on her back? Is this a red dot that came out of nowhere, reflecting off the window?
I'm not for sure what the fuck that is, bro.
Oh, that's another thing. Was there exit signs by, like, outside of
There
the
is
road?
one on both ends of the walkway. There's exit signs.
Oh, yeah.
Are they close to the edge on the walkway? No.
They're like pretty much down towards the ends of the walkway. Like, so if you're thinking of the walkway as like a hallway, they'd be at the ends of the hallway.
Yeah. But there's no way really out of there unless you go down. You know what I'm talking about? Because
Right.
you're on the third floor.
This is the third floor.
Yeah, you
Correct.
have to go around this. You have to go walk. It's 2 ways to walk around, like a big circle. You can walk around each end and get back to the escalator, back to the stairs. You know what I mean?
Okay, so the bowling alley is on the third floor, not the second.
It's on the 3rd floor. You got to go all the way up to the top.
Okay.
What does chat think? Does anybody think this red dot that appeared out of nowhere is it anything?
I'm not for sure what
is
that
it from a
is.
weapon? Because it comes basically in one frame. I think if that's what it is, it's reflecting off a window, in my opinion, because it wouldn't be that big otherwise.
Tony Snow, I believe Migo
And
Band
then
was
it
just
basically goes
outnumbered.
away. I agree with that. He was outgunned.
Okay,
So there's your
Melanie-
victim, and then
Hold
here's
on,
your
one
red
second.
dress.
Melanie
jacket, red dress.
Keller, put in the chat, why do you think Chucky Doll did the low shots? Give me the moment in the video that you get you to feel that way. Go ahead, Bo.
Can you drop Marco the link for the StreamYard?
Okay. Oh, now he wants to
Super
get up.
Guapo Cheese
Yeah.
in the building.
But,
Jersey's on, I see.
but yes, this is the Salvadorian. Somehow she made it all the way across the shootout from the beginning, so she must have went right away. She was friends with all these girls. So it makes a little bit of sense. And they were hanging out around the Migos most of the night. She's got the red dress with the black top on.
And this is why I said possibly that was not her filming like I originally thought.
Also, here's another one of their friends that's on the floor right here.
Allegedly.
Yes, and who? Which girl is that? Did you identify her?
Yeah,
So-
her Jamila. She's got a cream dress and blonde hair, short blonde hair.
Yeah. I can't
And I
really see
said
it.
in my video, the reason why we came to that conclusion, right? Because she's in a picture with the alleged victim, Sydney.
There you go.
So it would make sense that they would have been standing by each other.
And so was she on the ground? She on her knees right now?
No, she's laying down all the way.
She's laying
So-
down all the way.
yeah,
She's
so
down. Her ass is not in the air right now.
Kind of like
Cause
this
that's
is
a
her
fat.
ass.
That's a fat ass.
Yeah, she got a fat
And
ass.
I'm like, that ass not poking up. That's the ass laying flat. That ass like it's in the air a little bit.
Yeah, she got a fat ass. She's thick. For sure.
Look, y'all sound like I like
Okay. Oh, he doesn't see all his other blow shit, but Skull sees an ass right away. Oh, I know ass when I see an ass.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I don't see nothing, but I saw that ass. I ain't gonna lie. Man.
everybody. Welcome to my meetings with my assistants. I'm the only female, and this is always the conversation. They see that before anything.
She can't get away from it. But yeah, that's pretty much everything we found in these videos. So, I mean, there's one last person on the ground right here too. I don't know who the hell it is. I don't know if it's the girl with the veil on. Or, I don't think it's the girl with the veil on because she doesn't have a sheer top anymore. There's a person on the ground. You can see their hand clearly. Here's their thumb. Here's their hand. This is their elbow, shoulder, hair, black t-shirt.
I'm gonna say this. I've never seen nobody. I want to take my hat off before I get up out of here. I want to say this. I want to take my hat off to y'all, man. Y'all doing this shit dope. I love y'all whole setup. I love what y'all. This is crazy how y'all broke this down. Y'all done showed me new parts of the video. Man, I might have to have Mickey. I might have to have you and Bojangles pull up one day. Pull up. Y'all pull up, man. Y'all pull up one day, man. I like y'all whole how y'all doing shit. You know me. I don't bite nothing. I really got pull up and get. You know what I mean? Everybody show them how y'all doing this. Show them what y'all talking about. Subscribe to the channel. I need
And we
everybody's
got
rocking
another-
with Skull Gang to rock with Truth Gang. Truth Gang and Skull Gang. We gonna rock together. We gonna rock
Hey, y'all
out.
stop trying to give me a Rico, man. It's Truth Team. We ain't no game
Nah,
around here.
it's Truth Gang. Matter of fact, you know what? It's Truth Mob. Y'all salute to the Truth Mob. Salute to the Truth Mob, gang. Nah, salute to the Truth Team. But hey, but y'all see how this shit is. Y'all see they done tied me up in every goddamn Rico, every case. You feel me?
So listen,
Right?
before
Yeah,
you
they tied
go,
me in every
so,
case.
tell me this.
Yeah.
Did you see what we see?
Yeah, I most definitely see what y'all see. I'm gonna say this.
Oh,
The
y'all
main-
heard it. Say it one more
Yeah, I'm
time.
gonna say this. I see what y'all see. The main thing that I seen today, the main thing y'all pointed out to me was the opposite camera in how, you know, the Mike Prince angle. You know what I mean? Where Migo Band is stumbling right behind, you know what I mean? Everybody, you know what I mean? You can I don't think we ever really paid attention to how much, you know what I mean, Migo Bands, you know, how much he really stumbled. We see that hat
Right.
come off. But do some shots get lit off right there. And that's what y'all making me kind of really think about. Like, man, right there
Yeah.
and there was that when all the busting was going on. Because the nigga stumbling. He trying to get the way of
Yeah.
something. We know that goddamn, we see now, y'all, remember, I didn't even know where the victim was, the girl. Where y'all just showed me that nigga, she was right by who? Migo Bands.
Right.
So it makes sense.
Migo Bands is some shit, y'all. Migo Bands, but I say he was involved in the shootout for sure.
Yeah.
You did on my channel. I said I never seen nobody shoot, but now look at this. We don't see him shoot, but we do see him raise a weapon.
That's
You know what I mean? We
correct.
see him raise a weapon, and then we know for a fact that the gunshots hasn't been coming in his direction because somebody standing by him got shot. You know what I mean? So I most definitely got to say Migo Band is most definitely the shooter on Migo's side.
And I want to
Yeah.
point another thing out to that fact. Mike Prince and Genna watched it all happen. If you pay attention to where everything goes down, Takeoff has his life ends within feet of them while they're watching the whole thing. So
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
take from that what you will.
Look, that's why we had to wheel Bo in sometimes, because he was like, nah, that's what happened.
Hey, Bo gonna stand on that shit, Bo. You know what I mean? Bo said, I see some shit y'all don't see now.
Yeah.
Bo
I've
be
watched
putting
this video a lot.
together.
Now, one of these things I can do next is speak on the audio that you're talking about, because I do have audio engineering experience. I used to produce a lot. I just haven't done it lately.
Look, we can't give them everything in one night. We gonna do
Right. No, we can't do that now. But I can rip these waveforms for you guys and have them fit to the exact video, so we can analyze the waveforms in the frames of the video, so we can distinguish the peaks on the waveforms when the gunshots are happening compared to the frames on the video. We can't do that. I just haven't taken it that far yet.
Nah, salute to goddamn Bojangles for putting this work in. You feel me? For putting this work in. I know Bojangles. I can tell Bojangles finna keep looking at this video even when the show is over. He finna keep.
Man, Bojangles be with it, okay? I be having to wheel him back in sometimes. But I be like, hold on. Now, start from the beginning. But salute to Bojangles.
Salute to everybody in the building, y'all. Salute to everybody in this thing that's rocking with the Truth team. Salute to goddamn Mickey Truth for just coming out on YouTube, period, for joining this whole, this spectacular blogging world that we all live in out here on YouTube. Where we try to come with the facts, at least some of us. You feel me? There's a lot of bull out there. There's a lot of bloggers who try to put themselves in the middle of stories and do this and that and bring fake guests on the show with the camera off. And how they go, the fake guests with the camera off. You know what I mean? There's gonna be a lot of bloggers that pull the fake stuff and do this and that. But just stick with the facts, y'all. What the facts are is, is a lot of this stuff Mickey doing, because Mickey's showing y'all angle, frame by frame, angle by angle. She don't gotta make nothing up. She gonna show y'all. She gonna put it in your face.
Exactly.
You feel me? She ain't gonna try to get you to believe nothing. She not gonna clickbait you on the title. She gonna give you the real. She gonna give you what's out there, what you can really see. So salute to Mickey Truth. Salute to Bojangles.
I do think this is a fact that people were missing here with the broken windows too. I think that puts a little bit of it in perspective as well.
But I'm gonna say this.
It's
more information coming out soon. We're gonna be right here with it. Salute to Sheena Shortcake Jerseys on. Salute to everybody. Miss Trina, Wendy Wills. Salute to everybody. Melanie Keller. Salute to everybody in the building. Salute to the Truth team. Salute to Bojangles. Hey, good to meet you, Bojangles. Salute,
too,
fam. Yeah, salute to you, bro. And y'all know I'll be back.
No work, Sko. He on my team now.
Hold on, Bojangles. Hey, we gotta talk about the payment, Bojangles. I don't know how much she's paying you, but we're gonna talk Bojangles. Salute to Bojangles. Salute to Bojangles. I salute to the whole Truth team. Salute to Mickey Truth, aka Mickey Facts, and make sure y'all subscribe to it. Y'all Sko gang. Make sure y'all subscribe.
Drop a like.
And make sure y'all follow on Instagram too, gang. Like I said, that's when you get the the update on what she got coming next on her YouTube videos, y'all. So salute to Mickey Truth and Bojangles. I'm gone, y'all. Salute to the whole Sko gang. I'm gone, y'all.
Have a good one, Sko. Thanks for joining.
Blue Rag. I'm gone. Salute.
All right. Shout out to Sko gang for real. Like, to be honest, without y'all, I wouldn't even probably started YouTube. Y'all was the foundation for my YouTube. So I'm gonna have to give y'all a clap. Y'all started this foundation for real. After all that love y'all showed me after speaking with Sko on that was just on November 7th. So from November 7th to the 24th, this is where we are. So I appreciate y'all for real. For real. And also Trap House Kitchen, because y'all been coming through heavy also. So when y'all hear that Mickey Truth, aka Mickey Facts, I'm back. Y'all already know what y'all about to hear in the content. And y'all know y'all gonna hear my country lingo. I'm still gonna say it the way I want to, but I appreciate all y'all.
If you guys want to get more involved in the conversation outside the lives, I dropped the Discord link. Go ahead and join the Discord. You can talk in, you can text in there, you can talk in there, you can post videos, pictures, theories, whatever you guys want to talk about, and we'll see it all. We'll read it all. So
now, and again, my assistants, Marco was trying to get on, but I guess he couldn't get on. Marco and Bo are my next point of contact. Okay, so I promise you they're gonna filter through, because I get a lot of spam too. and they're gonna pass it to me. And as always, if you are a direct link to a story, like personally, you can continue to hit me up on any platform.
Mickey, how do you have your settings? Are they not getting my link? Is anybody seeing when I post? I posted the link 4 times, that Discord link. Is
I
anybody
didn't
seeing
see
that?
it. Put it
Okay.
in a private chat, and I'll put it out there.
Okay, because it might be set to where people can't post links in there. So here you go. That's probably why they weren't seeing the Streamlabs or the Discord link the whole time we've been talking about it.
Gotcha.
So there you go. There's a Discord link. I put it in the Streamlabs for you if you want to drop it in the chat. Apologize about that, guys. We'll work on those settings. Yeah, we'll work on those settings.
Yo, Bojangles. Hey, shout out to you. I thought I was gonna have to wheel you in tonight, but you did good.
I try not to get too wild.
You did good. Y'all got any more questions? We've been on live for 2.5 hours. Thank y'all for rocking out with us. Why this comments went away? But I'm not gonna be on too much longer. I'm trying to post it now. Give me a second. But y'all got any questions y'all want to talk about and pertaining to what we talked about tonight, though?
I sent you the link in Discord as well.
I'm trying to post it. My computer, y'all know, I always have computer issues. Bo be like, Mickey, just get on the laptop. No, I want to stay on my phone.
I'm just so used to my computer being my workhorse. I barely touch my phone. My phone usage last week was like 3 hours total. So
Ooh.
Yeah, it was nothing, and that was double the week before. So,
and just for everybody that may be wondering,
yep, just
thank
click on
you,
it.
Tina. I'm not gonna be uploading tomorrow. It's Thanksgiving. Your girl need a break. I do got kids and family. I hope everybody enjoy their family tomorrow, their friends, hell, their self. If you just want to chill by yourself, y'all chill out at the house and listen to Mickey Facts, Mickey Truth on the TV. But yeah, I want to, even if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I still want to just say have a great holiday, mental break, whatever. Marco, me and you got beef because you should have been here. All right.
And we'll also drop a link to the Discord and Mickey's socials and pin it in the live comments after the video it gets posted.
And again, y'all, we gonna do this thing. I told y'all, like, to be real, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It's not a lot of headway or leeway right now, in the takeoff case. So a lot of times I'll post other stories I'm working on, or if I see clickbait, I would definitely do a video with facts, and everybody can make their own assumption on that. Melanie Keller, I haven't heard that, but I can definitely look into it. I haven't heard that. Let me see what else I got to say. Like, comment, subscribe. Y'all been rocking with me heavy. I ain't gonna lie. But we got to keep it going. Keep it going. What else we working on right now? Oh yeah, again, as far as the audio, we gonna if you want to be a part of that panel to do the audio, definitely hit the Discord. Either Marco or Bo will respond. Or you can drop it in my inbox. Just give me some time to get to it, okay? And another thing, if you are wanting to share other people's content, whether you want me to fact check it or what, drop it in Discord, because by the time I get to the story might be over if you inbox it to me, okay? Unless it's something that you see that I'm actively working on and I'm posting about, just try to clear up some space. That's pretty much what I got. If y'all ain't got no questions. Oh, don't worry, on the 28th, if for those who don't already watch my video, we're gonna definitely talk about it. You got anything you want to say to the people, Bo?
Happy Thanksgiving. Thanks for joining us and sticking with it. Great questions. Take them to the Discord and we'll definitely dig into them.
All right. Well, with that, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and end. Thank y'all much. Like I said, and as far as comments, I'm trying, y'all. But even if I can't reply to your comments, keep commenting. I appreciate y'all for real. And thank you for rocking out. I'm gonna go ahead and close out for now. watch it over and over and over. Definitely 214 Nisi. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Before I hang up, let me introduce y'all to Marco.
Hold on.
Marco,
Yo,
you
sorry
gotta
to
get a
tell you,
write up, bro.
I'm so sorry. So my nephew ended up taking my phone, and he get sick, and they had to go across town to go take him to the hospital.
Oh wow. I hope he's
Everything.
okay. Listen, because we
Yeah.
about to end the live, but I wanted to introduce everybody to the other member on the assistant team, Marco. Say hey
What's
to the
going
people.
on? Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? What you guys you guys went and dug deep in everything. I know this thing was fire, huh?
Hey, skull pulled up and all. You're gonna have to catch the rewind.
Man, I dropped the ball on this one. I'm so sad. I'm so
It's
sad.
cool. So yeah, so for those who, like I said in Discord, Marco, yeah, Marco is definitely part of the truth team. He's one of my assistants, and actually, Marco been rocking with me since day one. Like for real, behind the scenes, before I even officially made him an assistant, he been rocking with me. Like for real. He was one of the first few messages I opened. But
Yeah.
shout out to Marco, shout out to Bo. Again, if y'all in Discord and one of them reach out to you, you heard it from me directly. You can definitely, pass information to them. They'll get it to me. Other than that, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and close out. I got to start cooking. And it's 12:21 a.m. my time. So
Happy
everybody be cool, easy. You got something to say, Marco?
Happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays. Everybody take care. Love, peace, and chicken grease.
All right, y'all. Holla.
Right.